I'm out of luck. I'm out of time. Okay, perfect timing. The streamer camp just wrapped up. I thought I was going to delay 5 minutes because I was watching it, but we're actually good. Ludwig Season 9 playlist. Hello, chat. What is up? Welcome to the stream. I'm Ludwig. Yo. Ah, frick. Hello, chat. What is up? Beep, beep. What is this stream even on? YouTube.com. Volta Dogs, thank you very much. Jordan Luna, thank you for the 13 months. My God, a year. So long. It's literally 5:30 in the morning for me. Are you Mark Wahlberging it right now? Or are you degenerate? Disband the union? I'm a minute early to stream. To yell at me today would be ridiculous, outside the fact that it is 7:30 p.m. Dude, every time I think one member, the members flow in. It's actually a shortcut. It turns out when you give people value for the dollar they spend monthly, they actually start subscribing en masse. Hello, thank you, everybody. I'll put it on screen for a little bit. I'll move my big-ass head so all your names fly through. I don't read names as much on YouTube for a couple reasons. One, memberships are $1. Two, I don't want to encourage them because I don't want to be funded by viewers anymore because I don't need to be, you know? And then three, it's so hard to read it when you guys have the green usernames. This is so hard to read. I swear, YouTube, fix it. Make it like black or something. It's so hard. Chat, today's probably going to be a short-ish stream. I went live a little later than I wanted because today I got physically tortured. I got physically tortured because one Hassan Piker, an evil reactor, forced me to play basketball against my will at gunpoint. And god damn it, is that game lethal. It's so tiring. I haven't played like any sort of legitimate basketball in so long. You lost? No, I didn't lose. I got kind of crushed. I beat Will through purely unethical basketball. I was playing like such an asshole. Partway through, they stopped and they're like, is there a camera rolling? Your camera's tiny. Sorry, I made it that size because I thought it'd distract for jet lag. We were playing one-on-one basketball, and I was doing shit like checking top of the key by putting the ball on the ground. Bear in mind, the score's like 0-0. I was fouling left and right, and anytime they'd call it, I'd call him a pussy. Who won? Hassan crushed me. But like, dude, he plays shirtless. And I told him it's like playing against a seal. Not because he's big or anything, but because he's so wet and moist from sweat that like I cannot physically put my body in front of him. He just glides off of me. I liked the stream yesterday. Thank you very much. Are you mad because you're bad? No. I'm actually getting better, which is cool. We did twos after? I felt good out there. Chat, today, one plan on stream and one plan only. Can you play the fart song of the playlist? Yeah. Today, we got one plan and one plan only. It is to watch Jetlag the game. All right? And whether that is 2 episodes, 3 episodes, 4 episodes, or the whole series, we'll see. I figure we start one ep at a time and we keep it rolling. And if I watch 3 episodes and I'm like, you know what, let's save the other 4 for another week, then so be it. It just, you know what, I don't think it's as good of a song as like a different intro. Like if I were to play this one. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm crazy here. Maybe I'm an absolute loon. This just sounds better. Don't dance game this song. The artist worked hard, probably. So anyway, that's the game plan today. Tomorrow, I have a huge announcement. A big event I have been working on for a while will be revealed. And that will come with some other content associated with it. And then I also found this website. And by I found, I mean Tim found it. I asked him to find it. That's basically like the SAT. And I, for a long time, have wanted to do some sort of like SAT style test on stream. But I never had a good reason to do it. Until yesterday. When I got an email from a viewer. And it was like the most formally worded email I've received since becoming a streamer. And it was like, "Dearest Ludwig, I perchance got a look at your most recent upload about Mario speedrunning. Excellent video. However, I did notice an issue with the title. You put in the title, I speed run Mario until I got the world record. This is foolish, because you're using past tense for speed run, in present tense for got, or whatever the hell it was. And he tried to assassinate my character. Mind you, I'm an English major. Okay? So I need like a little bit of my pride back, a little more skin in the game. And to do that, SATs. I'm basically doing a 3-hour exam because somebody made fun of me in my English on the internet. Not a very good one. This is what I'll prove tomorrow. I'll prove this tomorrow. Okay? You don't feel like an English major? That's got to be like offensive. I don't know how it is yet, but when I find out how offensive that is, you're canceled, buddy. I look super educated about the English language. All right? It's just a fact. All right. I don't think we need to delay too much longer. Let me tag the entirety of my Discord and let them know I'm live on youtube.com. Actually, the only thing I'm going to wait for is I have food coming. I thought I was going to get here way earlier, and it didn't. So I'm going to eat on stream grossly. I apologize. Hello. I'm live watching jet lag. Get in here. Andres, thank you.
Still releasing the MXM baseball jersey?
Yeah, we are. It's a little delayed because of a hiccup, but it'll come out soon. Play some Taylor Swift. I would get my video taken down. I get my damn channel taken down so quickly if I did that. Jet lag Japan. Yeah, should we mods? Can you change the mods? Tim, can you change the thumbnail to add Japan rather than New Zealand?
Hey lad, just want to let you know to get a motorcycle airbag jacket or airbag vest as part of your gear. It can save your life. Have fun riding.
Airbag jacket? Motorcycle airbag jacket. Is he just preparing to crash a motorcycle at max speed? That takes some balls. Jesus. Is it a dummy? Am I being insane? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, it's 100%. Wait. Ah, it's just a dude. Different guy? It's like a product you'd see in the Fairly Odd Parents when Timmy wishes for muscles. Just poof, instantly. Yo, what up? Did they got the crowd? Oh my god! mean, that's cool. That's kind of badass. The helmet did a lot more heavy lifting there, I think. I feel like it's a faux pas to look up motorcycle crashes when you have a motorcycle. All right. Let me see. Oh my God, 2 minutes. Chat, everybody get your snackies, your waters, whatever you need to watch Jet Lag episode 1. And again, there's 7 total episodes. I don't think we're watching all of it today because it's like 5 hours long, and that would go till like 1 a.m. basically. But we're for sure going to watch episode 1, episode 2, maybe episode 3. We'll see. Play by ear. But I've heard good things about this this series. Not Jet Lag, but specifically the Japan one. So I'm excited. Live ethical reaction. Because I think the Jet Lag guys are cool with it. I guess I've never formally asked. But usually when I react, they tweet at me. So it gives me the feeling that they're okay with it. You watched episode 4? No, I didn't. No, the red line is a lie. The red line is a lie. I did not weirdly watch like an episode halfway through. What do you think? I watch episode 4 so that when we get there, I guess everything and I seem like a genius. I just probably clicked it because it was a good thumbnail. And then I was like, oh my God, no, I can't watch this. And then I clicked out, you know? And the reason it's at the end because I was like, oh my God, I probably can't watch this. And then like maybe click through to watch like the advert at the end because I'm like such a supportive fan that I didn't want the retention to go down. Anyway, you guys are getting distracted. We're going to watch episode 1, all right? We're not even going to touch episode 4 today. So no problem here. New Zealand is the best one. Well, we watched all of that. I like New Zealand. I don't think New Zealand was the best one, though, by the way. I think I disagree. I think the Europe one, to me, was better. More, I liked the, I liked thinking that, like, anyone could win at any moment. And there's points in New Zealand where I was like, the lead is just tremendous. It is too high. I also think I like public transportation more than like private transportation. I don't know. Is that what you call cars? Private transportation, I guess. I suppose public transportation exists. It's because there was a woman. Come on. Don't try to find sexism in my mundane opinions. Nothing to do with that, obviously. Before we jump in, let's watch Skibbity Toilet episode 53. I think I'm probably the only human to pause watching a Jet Lag marathon to watch Skibbity Toilet 53. I don't know how big that cross-section is. From my understanding, up to episode 53, so 52 and before, was a waging war between the Skibbity Toilets, an alien, religious, ethno-state trying to conquer the world, and the cameramen who are humans defenders. Thumb up. And so, like, recently, the cameramen just fucking wash all the toilets. Like, it's not close. They seem to have pulled ahead technologically. So I'm curious if the toilets fight back because like usually there's some balance. Haven't seen it recently. They even killed. What? Interesting. Curious what this is. Is it just a giant weapon? Is that it? Is it just an explosive? It's not a filler episode. It's giving some hope to believe that the toilets can win. Not that like you should be on the toilet side, but, you know, just to stay interested. All right, chat. We're going to watch episode 1 right after I grab my food. All right, food break, real quick, food break. Oh, hell yeah. All right, hello. Got a steak with arugula. Matt Pat says you should be on the toilet side? Really?
My theory's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Okay, I'm getting distracted. This is certainly for another day. Why is this on film theory? Shouldn't this just be... I guess it's not a game. All right, let's get to it. Jet Lag Episode 1. Commence.
Tokyo Station, we're gonna play a 96-hour game of Capture the Flag across Japan, but it's 7 a.m., so we gotta go. No, let's go, Scotty. Oh my God.
Okay, we have to go make our plan, but we're gonna cut to the sequence that explains the rules now.
Okay, the goal of this game is simple. Capture opponent's flag and return it to your territory without getting caught. The game will be played in 3 rounds. The first in Tokyo, the second across this region, and the third across the whole country. Right now, at the start of round 1, both teams are at Tokyo Station. The area around here...
Already love the format way more. Instantly. I think Capture the Flag, to me, means bigger comeback than the New Zealand one.
Here is a neutral zone where players are safe. But the rest of Tokyo has been split down the middle. This is me and my partner Scotty's territory, and this is our opponent's Ben and Adam's territory. In each territory is a flag, which in this game is a randomly selected item in a randomly selected vending machine. In this round, the flag Scotty and I are trying to capture is the 3rd item in this kimchi vending machine here, and the flag Ben and Adam are trying to capture is the 5th item in this juice vending machine here. But it won't be easy. All players have trackers on them, and if they get tagged by an opponent while in enemy territory, they'll be sent back to Tokyo Station to wait out a 30-minute jail period. So now it's up to teams to figure out, how do they navigate Japan's famously complicated rail network to get their opponent's flag and get back, all while evading their opponents?
That's so hard. The weird thing about this is that generally Capture the Flag, you have to go back to your respawn point, which is different than the central location. So to me, it seems like tagging isn't even that good. Am I crazy? I guess maybe there's a timeout in the area. I'll wait. Usually I watch a show and I pause and I'm like, here's a concern I have. And they're like, oh, we thought of that and solved it like months ago. Keep watching, dummy.
So I think the first thing we got to do is just head into offensive territory.
So we should figure out basically maybe what the most efficient route to the kimchi flag is.
That sounds like a good plan.
What if they follow us though?
Okay. So we're here. So, okay.
Last season, I was officially rooting for Sam because I've often been a bit of a, not a Sam hater per se, just a believer that Sam will win because of Sam's extensive knowledge and competitive spirit. To me, Sam's kind of like the New England Patriots, right? And so, like, even if you are not even in the same, like, division, whatever, you root against the Patriots because you just kind of expect them to win. So I wanted to write that. You know, I feel like I was being too anti-Sam. This season, however, that's not the meanest thing I could say. There's nothing wrong with being a Patriots fan. That's not the meanest thing I could say. Being a Patriots fan is kind of cool. I mean, like, I know a lot of people root against them, but like, I'm a Patriots fan. Sam is not like the Pats. He doesn't cheat. What about that one time where he said touch a human and then or touch an animal and then he touched a human? That was akin to when Tom Brady had a slightly deflated football. Controversial, but not that big of a deal at the end of the day, and we all forgive him and Tom Brady both, and we don't call them cheaters anymore because it's actually not a big deal at all, and we like them both, and they're both GOATs, and we don't really judge what they do with their kids. I'm talking about Tom Brady now, because, you know. Anyway, back to this. I'm Team Ben and Adam.
Cool. We think that if we send one person immediately to go defend our flag, one person immediately to go attack, that's probably the best solution.
Hopefully they're going to go together to attack, and then you are going to go and start making progress towards their flag.
Yeah, and if you can buy me enough time to get there and back,
Right.
then we'll have this round locked down.
I don't think that it's going to be very easy to catch anybody
Splitting up? I've never seen this technology before. To me, teams always stuck together.
in Tokyo.
Yeah.
So I think from a strategy perspective, we just book it.
Yeah, I think you're right. So I think we want to get on the UNO Tokyo line,
Okay.
because that takes us south to like Yokohama, where our flag is.
So I need to get on the Ueno Tokyo line. There's one in 6 minutes.
This is larger than Tokyo, right? This is including the city of Yokohama. I think the 4th largest city in all of Japan. You know, this is a huge ass area,
And it's purple.
in an already
So
huge ass area.
Let's figure that out. Ueno.
Second largest? I just guessed. I have no
Kilo.
clue. But fair.
I can't seem to figure out which direction to go.
So I think we're just taking this for about 10 minutes or so.
Yep.
I'm just gonna get on this and see what happens.
What would we want to do if he follows us?
We just continue with the plan.
Just bring on a wild goose chase?
Yeah, not feeling too threatened by the chasing right now.
So time to figure out if I went the right way. Went the wrong way. Went the wrong way. Okay. Not great.
It's confusing because everything is in Japanese.
Dude, that was my first thought when I landed in Japan. I was like, everything's in Japanese and everyone spoke Japanese. I'm like, damn, they got a lot of Japanese here. And like, obviously I know that intrinsically, but it is much different living in that. You're like hoping for just a tad English. It never comes. It never comes.
Oh, I don't know what any of this means. Platform 3. Is this the right train? Yes. I think.
Google Translate is really good in this scenario.
No, this isn't right. It's a different blue line.
Okay, so after that train, I have 40 coins. Okay, so I'm pretty much out. But of course, we're going to do a challenge to shoot a gun, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though we haven't made it to the flag yet, we have to get off our train now because we're running out of coins. You see, in order to travel in enemy territory, we need to pay for transportation using coins. It costs 50 coins to go 1 mile, and all players started the game with 250 coins each. If we want to earn more, which we'll need to if we want to make it to the enemy flag and back, we need to complete a challenge pulled at random from this challenge deck. The trouble is, challenges can only be done while in enemy territory, and if your opponents tag you at any point, they'll steal all the coins in your bank.
I mean, they've done it again. To the makers of Jet Lag the Game, how do you keep getting away with it? Great format, great format.
Also, if we can't complete the challenge, we'll have to veto it, which means we won't be allowed to take any form of transportation for 30 minutes. The good news is, Scotty and I are traveling together, which is a huge advantage. You see, if we do a challenge together, we both earn the reward, but if we get on a train together, only one of us needs to pay for it.
Oh, fuck. Now I'm out. I'm out again. I think I'm anti-team, like splitting. It's just doubled the amount of things I have to think about, and my brain's not that big. I think sticking together, we'll see. We'll see. I'm making an early call.
Which means that by traveling and doing challenges together, we can pretty much move twice as fast.
Okay, so I'm gonna shuffle real quick, pull a card, and let's decide whether or not to get back on this train.
You just made a video about React content like this? Read the sign, buddy. Live ethical reaction. It says it on the sign.
Play sake pong.
Play sake pong. Fill a cup with a diameter of 4 inches or fewer with sake. In 5 or fewer attempts, throw a ball into the cup from a distance of 6 feet. You may place the cup at any height. The ball may be makeshift. If you do not succeed, this challenge is automatically vetoed. If you are attempting this challenge as a team, you must alternate attempts.
We'll need to buy stuff for that.
So they'd get 2,500 for the reward. Wow.
Let's do that here. I know where to go.
Hey, buddy, I went the wrong way. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Oh, no. Oh, no, I have to wait 9 minutes for the next train. Well, I really hope
I know it's
taking
12.50,
Sam
but
and
each
Scotty a while
get
to do their challenge.
12.50.
We're in it. This is.
I know.
You
This is
excited?
good.
Well,
I
by the way,
am.
who are you?
I'm Scotty. I run a channel called Strange Parts.
It's nice to meet you, Scotty.
Nice to meet you, Scotty.
It's good to hang out.
Do you want to be a team?
I would love to be a team. Okay, we want to go up. I just don't know if it's open.
You're living my dream,
Does not
Scotty.
look open.
Oh, man.
We are too early on a Sunday.
Should we go down onto the street?
I don't love wandering around this station endlessly.
Dude, first thing I do when I get off like the train in Japan from the airport, I'm in like Shibuya or like one of the main ones. I want to see like the big fucking lights. I'm stuck. I just couldn't find the exit. It was so hard. At one point I sat down and I was like, we do this. We got this. And then I went, don't, Serge, you're so annoying. Serge in chat, like, it's actually really easy. I mean, you just put it on your phone and it's super easy. And if you ever have a problem ever, you're dumb as fuck. It's hard.
Okay, I need to get on the Sobu line.
It's insane you had problems. No, it's not.
I think I found the right line. Oh, God. I found the train, but it's too late now. So I'm going to take a different one. So I'm going to take on the green line, the Yamanote line. I don't know what any of these are. Okay. I don't know what that means. Okay, I'm getting on the train. Okay, I'm getting on the train. All right, we're on our way.
Ooh, I wonder if they had any issues filming on trains in Japan. Because I know that's like a faux pas. It's like, one of the more popular ones that people know about. Can't talk, whatever. So I and like they kind of have to at certain points. They might just do a lot of VO, but.
So there's the beer.
Okay, so there's definitely beer.
Oh, I think I see sake.
There's wine.
Is this sake? Yeah, here we go.
Okay, sake. We gotta find cups. That's what I'm more worried about.
Yeah. Here.
One
There
cup
are
sake.
coffee cups.
Oh, perfect. So we're good. I got that.
Okay. Adam is headed back in our direction.
And
Sake
Ben
is gross.
Is headed looking towards the flag.
I'm a wild sake hater. That's what I'm saying, Rich.
Kinsichio.
Why? Because it tastes like shit.
Kinsicho. I've spent 200 of my 250 starting balance.
to get here, which means I'm pretty much out of coins, which means that it's time to pull a challenge. And hopefully it'll be one that can get me quite a bit further into their territory towards their flag. So let's do that now. A little shuffle, a little shuffle, a little shuffle. And then we're gonna pull our first card, which is Stalk a Bird.
Stalk a bird. You must have a single bird on camera continuously for 5 minutes. If you ever lose sight of the bird or have to cut, you have to start over. The bird must be alive and may not be caged.
Let's go find a bird.
That sounds hard. That's something I've never thought of, like how hard. I'm evaluating it, you know, in real time. That sounds really fucking hard.
Let's go down to the street out of the view of the ticket booth. Because I don't think they're gonna love this.
For good luck. Oh, delightful. All right. So do you think I'm not confident in my throw. Do you want to do this?
I'm not particularly confident either. I can try.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. Oh, that was close.
It's really close.
That's way easier, right? As opposed to if it was on a table.
Oh, I see a bird.
Okay, hold on. Okay, start the timer. Got the bird right there. Okay, don't go away, bird. Please.
Oh man, I do not love this. My hand-eye coordination is not awesome.
Maybe take the glasses off. Slow down and breathe.
Do you think underhand or overhand?
I did it overhand, but it's up to you.
Definitely underhand. From this length, that low, yeah, underhand for sure.
See, that's
Oh!
So we got 2 more, right?
Okay, that was 3. We got 2 more.
I do not have a great feeling about this.
I didn't know it was only 5 attempts.
Okay. I don't like how much energy this bird has. It's kind of hopping around. I kind of want it to like doze off. No, don't hop around.
Doze off.
Don't do that.
How do birds sleep? Are they able to just stand on a branch? Oh, they have a nest usually, right? That's what they do.
Okay, now it's up there. Now it's up there. Chill, chill. Okay.
I forgot about
that bird
nests.
took off, but that was not the mother. No, no. Okay. Oh, I can still see its tail.
Oh no.
No pressure. For all the money.
Oh no.
No pressure. For all the money.
I put my firstborn that this is a miss.
Ready?
It's going
Go
deep.
for it. Oh god.
Yeah. Could I oof.
Okay, that sucks.
That sucks. Okay, so it's 7:49. 7:49 is when our veto period starts.
Okay. So, you know the other thing that sucks?
Yeah.
There are no trash cans in Tokyo,
Yeah.
and now we are cursed with a cup full of sake.
Drink it. Bottoms up.
I don't want to drink sake at 7 o'clock in the morning, but you are welcome to.
After that, I definitely want to drink sake at 7
Wait, hold up.
o'clock in the morning.
Maybe I'm Team Sam all of a sudden.
Well done.
Ben and Adam don't get down like that these
I'll
days.
just give up.
Do not move, bird. Just stay put for another minute. Please, bird. Please, I look so crazy. 10 seconds. Bird, just stay there. Oh, no, stop moving around. 4 seconds. Come on, bird. Okay,
Well done. Well done.
we got it. Challenge complete.
Ben,
got
Ben
a new
is
playlist
off
this
for it.
season?
So I think, pretty much, I think we have to go on the defensive now.
Yep. But
because-
we have 30 minutes before we can do that.
Yes, but I think our tactic needs to be, we tag the runner, reset it back to essentially where we started.
Yep, I think we have to
I
do
don't
that.
think we have another option.
No, I don't think we do.
So I've done the math. It's gonna take about 1,100 coins for me to get from here to their flag. And I only have 800.
That is so far.
We're gonna have to do a challenge before we get to the flag regardless. So I'm gonna pull another challenge right here.
Sheba's so far.
It's hard to shuffle cards with one hand. What?
I only know where Chiba is because they have a racetrack,
okay.
and I was gonna do a drifting stream when I was in Japan.
Become Totoro.
Become Totoro. At a bus stop, stand holding an open umbrella above your head and smiling for 5 minutes.
Totoro, Totoro.
We are near a mall, so I should be able to
Totoro,
buy an umbrella.
Totoro. He's in like one of the busiest areas in Tokyo, and he's just like a white dude fresh off a plane, and he's just sitting there, and he's like, I'm Totoro.
An umbrella. I can't steal this umbrella. Okay, and here there's like a couple little stores. Oh, I see umbrellas. Oh, let's go.
In a Mario hat. Ohio gozaimasu.
There we go. Okay, so we're going on full defensive. Ben seems to have stopped.
Yeah, so I imagine
He
he's
hasn't
completing a
moved in a while.
challenge.
I would imagine that too. Hopefully he's suffering as much as we are.
I look crazy again. It's nice to have a little break this early.
It is. I'm sweating bullets. Sam's getting drunk in the meantime.
Not a challenge.
Not a challenge.
There's no rule against it, though.
That is true.
Thumbs up.
Let's go, Sam! Gentlemen, I pitch you an idea to the creators, to the makers of Jetlag. A Nebula exclusive show called Drunk Lag. And you get me in there, I won't do any other creative. I have done my job.
Yeah. This is a really scary thing that I'm doing.
No, sorry. I'll do some creative. We're not allowed to drive. Whoever in chat just said, then you drive around Poggies. No. No, Point Crow. No.
Okay. That was fun.
I don't understand why Adam is just hanging out in Tokyo Station.
Maybe he's waiting for us. Wait, that wouldn't make sense. He's
Like,
must
I
be
don't-
waiting for.
Oh no, he's not hanging. He's coming for us.
Oh. Should we go on foot? What if we just walk north to like the next stop? Man, that sake is actually kind of strong. All right, go for a little walkie walk.
Let's do it.
Let's go for a little walkie walk, Scotty.
I mean, he had the equivalent of like, what, 4 shots of sake? Like he had a half cup full and then a shot. It's a good amount. 7 a.m.
Okay. All right, we're going the right way this time.
Hello?
Hey there. Just a quick update. They've been at
Sumima-sen, my gaijin is coming out. You cannot be on your phone on the train. Baka.
a train station for quite a while. I'm wondering if maybe they had to veto a challenge.
How could someone do this to my beautiful country of Japan? This is terrible.
And if it might be worth it for me to stop there. I'm just wondering. I'm going to be at that station soon.
You think maybe you should go for them?
I mean, maybe. But I guess actually, no, never mind. Because if they had vetoed, they wouldn't have any coins to steal, so it's hardly worth it.
Yeah, just take this
Yeah, why'd I
opportunity.
drop
Take
viewers
this
after saying
opportunity
that?
just to get ahead of them.
Okay, sounds good. Good luck.
He has continued past that station.
What? Do you think he's
So-
going to the flag? Whoa, that's interesting.
I do think he's going to the flag.
Interesting.
I think he's probably right about now regretting his decision to continue.
Yeah, that does. I mean, he doesn't know that we vetoed. But
He does
that's
not.
the right move in this situation.
It is not the right move. Okay, so I think we should be wandering back towards the station now.
It's crazy how like it looks so Japanese.
It does look very Japanese.
Yeah.
Dude, also had the same thought when I was walking around in Japan. I was like, shit, everything looks Japanese. It's just a true thing.
Yeah, so
As a GeoGuessr enthusiast, it threw me off.
we want the Yokosuka line. There's one at 827.
What is offending me, and I'll stop pausing so much. What's bothering me is that my sober thoughts are Sam's drunk thoughts, which just means we're not functioning on the same wavelength as humans.
Which is about 8 minutes after our period ends.
Okay.
Veto period.
Don't love that.
Not amazing. Let me see if there's another option.
Okay.
There is not another option. So I guess the only question is, will Ben escape from wherever he is right now before we get there?
Yep.
And we'll see.
Unblurry. Get unblurry. Get unblurry.
I
need to get on this train. This train is going to take me very close to their
Yeah.
flag.
I know Sambucha, he's cool. Wait, Adam is so far.
Okay. Here we go.
Ooh, Ben is moving.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, so I guess we just want to keep on this until pretty much the flag.
It looks like Adam is at the flag now. Wow. Good luck, dude.
I mean,
I think he's about to figure out exactly what has happened.
okay, so I'm now in Issei Zayakicho,
Perfect pronunciation.
which is where their flag is, but seemingly that's useless right now because they're not here. So, I don't know.
Oh.
Should I go back? Or should I just stay here as a deterrent?
Okay, I realize now that Adam is at his own flag, which is not very valuable.
No, they're moving forward. They're definitely back in their territory. They're squarely on defense now. So I don't really know what to do with that.
Are you allowed to do a challenge? Or can you only do challenges together? Like, how's that work?
So I'm almost to their flag. It's only like 10 minutes from here. But it looks like Scotty and Sam are both coming after me. So I'm gonna call Adam and have him find me some kind of escape route, because if they can get into position before I can get that flag, then it won't be good for me.
Hey, buddy.
I love when Ben's a nervous
Hey,
wreck.
so it looks like Scotty and Sam are coming after me.
Yeah, yeah, it does seem that way.
So I'm like 10 minutes from the flag. I can just run there. I'm just gonna sprint there.
No, Pew Pew, Adam's
but I
at
need
his
to
own
escape
flag.
They're
route.
like 50 minutes from the flag, so you have
Okay.
a solid margin.
Okay. Okay, I need an escape route and I need more coins, so I'm gonna pull a challenge right now.
Okay.
Okay, it's translate this card.
Decode this card. You may use your phone to help you decode this challenge, but you may not take a photo of this card or use image translating tools.
That's hard. That's difficult.
You may not ask others for help.
Oh, first thing I would have done.
Okay, I can't help you.
Yeah, because I can't take a photo of the card. Oh, we'll see what we can do.
Okay. I'm gonna find
Talk
you
to
an
you soon.
escape route, okay?
Yeah, look for escape routes.
Asking others for help would be funny because I just like the social interaction aspect of it. Because, like, who do you go to ask that? And what does it say? Is it something you want translated?
Okay. All right, I'll call you when I find one. Bye. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, so going out north feels like a risk. They're coming from
I feel like
north,
they did this
so
at one of the
even though
worst
there
times
are
possible.
Basically two
Because I think they filmed this
ways
in
out north.
May.
They're probably gonna split up and take them.
So hot. I guess not as hot as now, but
Oh, he can go south. Oh my God. Oh my God, he can go south.
All right, I'm on my way to their flag. I'm pretty close. Wait, hold on. Adam's calling me. Hello?
Okay, I found you something really good. So,
Great.
What you're gonna wanna do is, don't go back to Tokyo. You can go south.
Don't go back to Tokyo.
You can go south around Tokyo Bay and cross the midpoint from the bottom. Does that make sense?
Cross the midpoint from the bottom. Yeah, that makes sense. I think I know what you mean.
Big win.
Okay,
through,
I'm gonna
like,
send you
big
a
find.
screenshot. All you need is 750 coins.
This is filmed in April. Oh, it's not so
Okay,
bad.
well that's how much this one is.
Okay, great.
All right. Gotta go, because I gotta use the map.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess.
Good job, Adam. Now
guess I'm gonna
just
hang
chill
out
there.
here.
Yeah. Chill out for a while.
I am starting to get worried because Ben is getting pretty close to the flag. The flag's down here, like in the corner. What are his options out of there?
So, I mean, he has a few.
Well, Sam, look at this. What if he just continues on? What if he just continues on down here? That's a problem.
But then he can never. Oh.
This is round 1, yeah.
So I wonder if we send one person past him.
Oh, that
Why
is
doesn't he
bad.
meet Ben halfway?
I did not know about that.
Yeah.
This little thing down here, that is a massive strategic advantage for them.
Yes.
Yeah, so one of us should keep going.
Okay. He's definitely going after the flag now. This is going to be very close.
Yeah. Love when Ben goes pedal to the metal, puts his heart on the line.
For Miss Chiba, so we're both getting off.
Not
There's
scared
no
to
way
run
get
with the
back.
backpacks. Many people fear it. It is cringe, but it is unavoidable in the situation.
Okay, I've made it to the vending machine. I just need to get the 5th item, which.
Wait, I thought it was
this.
3rd. Okay, 5th. Great.
So it takes 1,000 yen. Oh, okay. And now,
Yummy.
okay. I got the flag.
Basic take. Almost adding no value, but I love the vending machines in Japan.
Now, I just gotta get back to our territory without getting caught.
Yo, those are fire hydrants, and I think they look cool. You see them everywhere. They're just like little flagpoles instead of like, you know.
How am I gonna do that?
Hey.
Transformative input. I got permission to watch. I don't need to be transformative here, okay?
Okay.
I'm pausing because I'm a God-fearing American
Okay,
who loves it.
Adam, I've got the flag.
Okay.
So-
they are. I mean, they're pretty much
It's like transformative content has gotten to the point where it's like audio jungle.
there. I think.
Okay, they're like-
there. They're at.
Transformative content.
Chiba Station. So,
Transformative.
I mean,
Is there any way out that's not through Chiba Station? I could try to go
No, I swear, my streamer's like one of the most ethical reactors. Occasionally, he'll pause and say ethical reaction and then keep watching.
through Chiba Station and avoid
That was
them,
one of
but-
the silliest things I saw in the reaction argument yesterday was everyone talking about their streamer and being like, no, my streamer pauses like the most. No, you should see it. It's like, it's too much, I would argue. You know, he should react more.
so there's Chiba Station, but then there's Han Chiba Station,
on.
and you can just go. You
Chiba.
can go from Han Chiba instead.
There's like a
Han means below, so there's Chiba and then there's below Chiba.
monorail right on top of me.
That's a lie.
Okay, that could be good.
Okay, I'm gonna get on this monorail, and that takes me pretty close.
So
I made that
that's
up.
like the something monorail.
Okay.
So if he does get on that, we should get as quickly as possible within this station to that monorail.
Does that go through here?
It goes through here, but like see, like there.
Yep. Here we go. Yeah, I think that's what he's doing.
I think he's going to the monorail.
I do.
Let's go find the monorail. Yes. There, monorail exit, central gate. I think we should maybe split up.
We're just gonna see what we can do here.
Maybe a dumb question. A monorail is just a train line,
There's
but
no
with one
perfect
rail that has
strategy.
to go back and forth,
No,
so
no
it cannot have
perfect
multiple.
one. Okay.
But hey,
that
look,
it?
we got the flag at least.
Hey, that's good.
All right, I gotta go. I'm gonna get on this monorail.
All right, so the plan is I'm gonna go on foot to this other station where Ben could maybe slip out of. It looks like he might. Oh man. Oh, it looks like he's getting on that monorail.
Not back and forth, just one direction.
Okay, let me call
Oh, that makes
Scotty.
sense.
Okay, here.
Yeah, I guess if it went back and forth, it'd be very slow.
That way.
All right, I think I'm in the right spot.
Hey, Sam.
Now, like, now his tractor's showing all the way to the monorail station.
Yep.
want to get on the monorail towards that way to go to the other terminus.
I was just going to get on the same monorail as him. All right, oh, there's one arriving on the other platform.
To the south.
Okay.
Maybe I need to go to Hanjiba to cut it off from the south.
Okay, I'm going to try and book it. There's just one arriving on the other side. Trying to make that
You
one.
can flank him on the south. I'll
Yep.
flank him on the north.
Come on, baby.
So here's our plan. Right now, Scotty and I are both pretty close to Ben. In this game, we're using photo tags. All we need to do to tag him is get a clear shot of him on camera.
Interesting. It is way easier because the actual tagging is a little weird because you can just like kind of outrun or whatever. Yeah, it's not bad. I like it. I was debating if I like it or not. The only other idea I thought of in the 5 seconds that I was thinking was laser tag. And everyone has to wear a laser tag vest. And if it goes, wah, 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 then you're out.
But there's a small safe zone around the flag. Defenders can't walk into it, and attackers can't do challenges in it. We are allowed to transit through the safe zone, but we aren't allowed to get off our train in the zone to go after Ben. So instead, we need to cut off all his possible exits outside the safe zone. Scotty's going to take the monorail through the safe zone to Hanjiba, blocking his way south, and I'm going to go on foot here, protecting both stations that can take him north.
I didn't even consider the ramifications of running around Japan with like a fake gun in hand. Like I didn't even think about that. Literally how their prime minister got assassinated last year. Right. No, it's a good point. Serge, you're always a fucking Debbie Downer. I'm out here dropping wisdom, dripping with every sentence, and you're like, no, actually you can't run around with a gun. Why?
Chiba and Chiba Minato. Theoretically, that will trap him. That is, so long as Scotty can get on the monorail to Hanjiba before Ben.
I'm trying to make it.
So you're taking it towards Ken Chome, right?
Yes. I gotta hang up. I'll talk to you in a sec. Okay.
Okay, the monorail will be here in 3 minutes.
Okay, we're close to him now. One more stop away. Oh, this is getting exciting. We have a chance here, I feel like. Here we go. We'll see if you see him on the platform.
The safe circle rule is interesting. Because you could just stay there indefinitely, right? I mean, unless you were at threat of having your own flag stolen.
Hey, the monorail's arriving right now.
They've split up. Scotty is coming after you, but I don't know by what means he is, but he's oh
Okay, here it is. I think it's gonna be on this side.
No, Ben, don't get on. I think he's on the monorail.
You think he's on the monorail?
Scotty's on the monorail. Scotty's on the monorail.
Oh my God, okay, I gotta get out of here.
Get out of there. Scotty's on the monorail.
Okay.
I'm envisioning it like a heist movie, and Adam is like the hacker. No, I've hacked into the mainframe. I'm tracking position right now.
Okay.
Now I can't actually get off.
And then
but
Ben is Mark Wahlberg.
we can spot him. Haven't seen him yet.
He was definitely on the monorail.
He's right here. I'm right on top of him. Is he here? Didn't see him. He must be down below. Very interesting.
Ben, you're good. You're good.
God.
You're good. He kept going.
Okay.
He went past you.
Okay.
Okay, we got to figure out a way out of here, though, because he's about to go station himself at Hanjiba.
So the next stop is the one I can get off at the end of the line. So I think we'll then try and pinch him. I don't know.
Drama. Oh, they're going to cliffhanger. I know the editors of this damn show. Who I also think are Ben and Adam.
Now we play the waiting game. So Ben, it's down to you. Make your next move. We're ready.
Since we're in a bit of a stalemate here, I'm gonna just complete my challenge, which I think I should be able to do pretty quickly. So I found a website that lets me like draw Japanese symbols, and so hopefully I can translate it this way. I'm not very good at drawing. And then there's like a little house down below. Oh God, I hope it knows what I'm trying to do.
Dude, I mean, that is a fucking complicated kanji character. That is tough. You know, like, hey, this one's free. Feed me this all day. I could write books with that.
Wither. No, we're just gonna move on. Uh-oh. This might mean tree or wood. Humanity might mean virtue. I'm just gonna try and get all the simple ones and see if I can piece it together.
That's E. Whatever.
Ben is now out of the neutral zone, but he's far enough away from here and close enough to the neutral zone that if I go after him right now...
Search translated this like 10 minutes ago, and it's just writhing, just wishing they could say it.
He could pop back in pretty immediately. So I don't think that's the right move. I think I want to maybe hang
you're
out
gonna
in this
get blamed.
intersection to see what he does.
We're all gonna
So we're
laugh.
playing a bit of a game of chicken right now. Scotty and Sam are posted up in kind of like my two main escape
We're just waiting
routes.
for you.
And to make matters worse, I'm pretty sure that the challenge I pulled, I can't actually do. So that's fun. So I have to veto it.
It is a hard
I
challenge.
don't think that they'll come for me.
I'm
Like,
sad
I think
he
I'll be
vetoed it,
safe, but I don't know what I'm gonna do after that.
Don't know what Ben is doing. He might be doing a challenge. I think I'm gonna go up to the next station. Put some pressure on him.
Okay, man, he's only like 2 blocks away right now, but he's still so close to the neutral zone. I feel like if I get any closer, he's just gonna run back into it.
Okay, there's a train arriving. I'm gonna let Sam know.
Hey,
I'm going to Chiba Chuo because he's just hanging out outside the station.
I think that makes sense. Apply more pressure.
Okay, get on the train now. I'll call you when I go.
Yeah, but I think I'm going to stay at the intersection I'm at because I don't want him to retreat back into the neutral zone. And I think if I go any closer, he's going to.
Hey, great job on the fitness wheel that day. Crushed it.
Okay, I'll talk to you in a sec. Okay, he's still in the same spot.
At 10 a.m. too.
No movement.
Gotta close your circles.
Is it?
Ben misplaced
There's
his
a
phone.
map error. Oh crap, did I get on a... Oh no, I think I got on a limited... Oh, this is a huge problem. This is a huge, huge problem.
Okay, so here's the problem. Scotty thought he was getting on a train that was gonna stop here at Chibachuo, where he'd be right on top of Ben. But this train doesn't stop at Chibachuo. It goes all the way back to Chiba. That means the south escape route is now wide open. If Ben realizes what happened and gets on a train at Chibachuo before we catch him, he'd be able to slip right past us.
Oh no, I got on a limited stop. It didn't stop there. Crap.
I think Scotty might have accidentally overshot Chibachuo. All right, I'm gonna pick up the pace. Apply pressure. I think Scotty might have messed up a little bit.
Damn, quick awareness from Sam.
Yeah, because he's back at
Well,
Chiba.
if Sam knows, then Ben should know. Or at the very least, Adam should know and
All right,
call Ben.
I don't want Ben to get away.
Wait, Sam's moving. Oh, okay. Seemingly, he has decided to end the game of chicken. He's going after Ben. I'm gonna call him.
Run, Ben, run!
Come on, Ben. Pick up, 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 pick up. Sam's after you. Pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up.
Oh my God, I forgot. Ben lost his... It is so hard to root for these two. Sometimes, you know, it's like being a Jets fan, I imagine.
According to this, Ben hasn't moved, which doesn't make sense. So.
It doesn't make sense. You're right. And I think Sam has run a marathon.
Okay,
I think Sam's done an
just looked at the
Ironman.
map, and Scotty's actually
Sam's a fit bird.
really, 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 really close. I think no, I don't see him. So I'm gonna get back into the safe zone. No, actually.
No, go in!
If I go back in the safe zone, then I won't be counting down my veto period, and I need to do that. So we're gonna go
Hey.
I go hide.
Okay, yes. Yes.
Hey, you went to Chiba?
I don't know why, but it looked like he was galloping on a horse just with a camera movement.
Hey, you went to Chiba? No worries, I figured it out. I'm going after Ben, so he can't get back to Chupachuo. Given that.
Come on, horse.
Just to get somewhere.
He's running with a huge backpack and trying to film himself. And has an important flag.
He's definitely over here. I can get him.
Where do you hide? Ben's teammate Adam went to their flag.
Benjamin Doyle.
No!
Oh. Good game. Ooh, that looks nice.
Here's your flag.
Scotty, I have a message from someone.
Hi, Scotty. I'm about to take a sip of the flag. Oh, it's delightful.
Welcome to our zone.
Yes.
Welcome to our land in the north.
Very hospitable.
With Ben caught, he has to head back to Tokyo Station to wait out his jail period, which also happens to be the same direction we want to go in order to get back on the offensive and make another run at the flag.
And then he has to also wait his veto period? Oh, wow. Cars, thank you, the 11 months.
Bye, Ben. Good luck, gents. You're gonna need it. Okay, see ya. All right.
We're not gonna need it. This must be like a lot of time passing. They're covering hella ground. They're going from like Chiba to central Tokyo down to like Yokohama.
We just passed Tokyo Station, and we're headed back to Shinagawa. We started this morning to do essentially the same thing again, hopefully with an easier challenge.
Basically, what we're saying is everything that you've watched so far is worthless.
If you want to see an episode that actually matters, make sure to come back for episode 2, because in that...
Okay. Well, before we go, it is worth letting everybody know that you can get $20 off your annual subscription to Nebula if you sign up at nebula.tv/jetlag. I am not paid to watch this series, but I like watching this series, and I'm able to watch it because they're able to make it. So if you don't mind, you can get a Nebula subscription. They got a lot of other shit there that I think is dope and chill. I think their ad read's not going to be very effective because it's mostly based off early access of a new episode, which is already out for free on YouTube. But I would go take a look. And if there's a ringing endorsement of Nebula, Slime loves it. That motherfucker can't get enough of history documentaries. And let me tell you, Nebula's got a plethora. All right, let's get to episode 2.
Hello and welcome to episode 2 of our 4-day game of Capture the Flag across Japan. We're still in round 1, which means right now it's just Capture the Flag across Tokyo, but trust me, it'll get bigger.
Okay.
In this game, teams must use Japan's notoriously complicated rail network to go into enemy territory, capture their opponent's flag, and...
I wouldn't have even minded if the entire series took place within Tokyo. And round 1 was like walking, round 2 was biking, and round 3 was trains or something.
Return it to their territory, all without being caught.
Because I'm really curious how this works when you have to travel hundreds of miles. Like I'm not understanding that yet.
That's what Ben was up to last episode when I caught him, sending him back to Tokyo Station to wait out a 30-minute jail period. My partner Scotty and I are heading to enemy territory so we can do challenges, earn coins, and fund our run to Ben and Adam's flag. Which means that, by coincidence, we're taking the same train as Ben,
there's a ferry.
making him the first
against
guest
this
on
water?
our brand new,
I don't know.
totally not derivative snack review show.
Adam, we have stolen your teammate, and now we're going to indoctrinate him into our snack show.
Yeah, we happen to be on the same train.
Wow.
So, I would like to welcome you to this special edition Oh, chew, chew, chew.
No, this is insane. Adam and Ben have their own snack show. They're stealing it. This is like when the Pixies took over Fairyland.
This feels very derivative. It's a better name.
Today on Choo Choo Choo, we have, for your pleasure, a kiwi chia seed drink. Ooh, it looks fun.
It's very pulpy. How many chews out of chew? Choo choo.
Choo choos. Chia seeds are really good for you. A lot of fiber.
Hey, buddy. He gotcha. All right. Back by the flag, back on defense.
Bye, Ben. Good luck, gents. You're gonna need it.
Yeah, tell him, Ben. Damn.
With Ben now at Tokyo Station, he has to wait out 30 minutes of jail time. That means we have 30 minutes to get enough coins to make our run at the flag before he can hunt us down. So we better hurry.
All right. Welcome back to Shinagawa, Scotty.
I want that one right there. Find 3 new friends.
Find 3 new friends. Find 3 different species of living, non-bug, non-bird, non-human animals. You must clearly capture them on camera.
I thought this was going to be like an extra Emily challenge, and it was like, you know, find 3 strangers that'll give you a hug or something.
That's not too bad.
Don't do that. Yeah, we can do
All
it.
right, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, there's a Shinagawa Central Garden.
Okay.
Right near here. Gotta get your
Sirs,
steps
ain't
in, Scotty.
Shinagawa that creature that that loves apples?
Adam is still
With
at the
your
flag.
wealth of knowledge, if you could enlighten
Freaking
us.
camper.
I know. What's going on?
He's got to be getting bored by this point.
Maybe he's eating noodles.
They look good.
There's a bird, but bird doesn't count.
Bird doesn't count.
I think let's go to that garden, find some squirrels and stuff.
Yeah, they have squirrels in Japan?
Adam looks exactly like Aiden when he eats.
I think so. Hello? You a dog? Dog, please.
Oh, I'm not loving this, Sam.
No.
Where's all the dogs? And the squirrels. If this was China, we could just go to a Walmart and we'd be done in 5 minutes.
Knowing how many birds there are. I can't believe there's no squirrels. This is so disappointing.
I've never been to a Chinese Walmart. What was that about? What's going on in the Chinese Walmarts that I gotta get accustomed to?
Prize.
There is an aquarium nearby.
Ooh, let's do that.
It's a 12-minute walk, though.
Okay.
It's not nothing.
That might be worth the time.
It's
Okay, so
also
I
a
have
pet
while
store?
Before anybody gets here, there's basically 3 ways into this area. Probably less than a mile between them. So I'm just gonna go visit them and familiarize myself so that when they do start to get here, I can handle it. That's all the prep I can do. I'm gonna wait in the middle.
Maxwell
Smart.
Aqua Park.
It seemed like it was in here. Oh, this is a big here. Oh, here.
Yep. Here's one. Sam, there's 2 species in here.
Well, I think we're gonna see plenty. Here, fish.
Definitely fish.
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't have to look too far.
I don't know if we count fish as one big species or not, but
No, it's
No.
fish is not a species. Sam. Sam, explain to us what a species is.
it's kind of like a breed.
Kind of like a breed.
It's not really a breed. Whoa!
Wait, what is the difference between a breed and a species? Because we say dog, and there's so many different breeds of dog, but then there's supposed to be 130,000 types of beetles. Are there breeds of beetles?
It's like Disney World. Half of the challenge is getting out of this frickin' maze. Look,
Jellyfish.
Jellyfish. Aren't species the ones that can?
Yes.
Nice. Dolphins. Do a jump. Do a flip. Do a flip.
Yeah.
Do a flip.
Sam, sharks.
Trying to get out of here. This is kind of like the worst nightmare. The entire dolphin show just let out. Time to exit for the gift shop.
Exit.
All right, so back to Shinagawa.
I get that dog is species, golden retriever is the breed, but like, why isn't it like beetles the species? This type of beetle is the breed because they can't mate or something. I love that Sam put 2 fingers together to indicate sex. I still have to tell him about the birds and the bees. Yeah. Yeah. He might need to learn a little about how to make a baby.
How many did we earn?
Those are made $7.50 each.
That feels like it was underpriced, but
Docking to
Well, I'll take
baby.
it.
All right, I am back in the game. Sam and Scotty are still at Shinagawa.
I think they're just having a good time.
I guess doing a challenge or something. So I can get there very quickly, and I'm just gonna hop on the first train out of here and start putting pressure on them.
I would do the opposite. I would go back in. I'd get a challenge done. You need some money.
Maybe I can steal my coins back.
Oh, you can steal coins.
That'd be
Never mind.
nice. I earned those.
Are you saying 2 fingers can't mate? Can't procreate? Yeah, they can mate.
It looks like Ben maybe just got on a train.
They're trying to catch
In
me.
which case we should move.
In which case we should definitely move very quickly. He's in the station south of Tokyo Station.
Yep.
Which doesn't make sense if he's doing a challenge, because that's in the neutral zone. So I think he's probably coming for us.
Okay.
In which case, maybe we want to split up.
No, I think we just get on a train that doesn't have a Ben on it. All right, here, pull a card. Pick a card, any card.
Oh, painter draw local landscape.
I mean, this is a huge challenge.
Draw a local landscape. You must use at least 3 colors. You must cover at least 75% of the canvas. The painting does not need to be good, but it must be reasonably recognizable as the landscape you're painting. You must spend a minimum of 15 minutes in a single location drawing/painting. If you move, you may restart.
That is going to take some time.
That is one to hang on to for a little while.
That's
Yeah.
a big one.
Okay. That one's not great. I don't love
It's
that.
not great. What line do we need him to be on now?
Yeah. If we're going straight to the flag, I guess we can take this and then go on foot. But Adam's going to be able to cut us off.
Okay, so it looks like they're back in the station now. The question's gonna be, what time do they leave? Because they have a lot of options here. And I don't know which one they're gonna take.
A lot.
It's weird to think, because this is episode 2, only 5 hours have passed. Like, this is the same day. It's just been 5 hours.
Ben's coming after them. They're gonna have to do something.
Ben is on his way to us right now, so we should move.
Okay, let me just make sure this is right.
Yeah, I can
Is
make
that
subtitle bigger.
Yeah, Keiko mainline.
Yep.
Wait, I'm not 100% sure this is right.
It is not.
We're going north. How did, I don't know. I don't understand how we messed
I mean, this actually might work in our favor.
I've never seen these guys fuck up more. I mean, like, I know Japan is infamous for their amazing public transport, but clearly the language barrier is lethal.
Let's go back to Tokyo.
Oh, I had to turn it off.
Yes.
And then take something fast.
I guess.
I suspect Ben is very confused right now.
Okay, so I just got off here at Tamachi Gateway because it looks like Sam and Scotty started heading back the direction I came. What could they be doing? Where could they be going? I don't know what to do.
If 2 fingers can't procreate, then how do you explain hyenas?
Backwards. I'm going to Shinagawa when
I
I meet up
don't.
with Ben. There's no point in me waiting back
I
here.
don't. I've never explained. I've never had a
to
period of my
Shinagawa
life
in
where I
like
explain
20 minutes.
hyenas. It's not something I do often.
That's the plan.
So what is our plan?
So the plan is we're going to get off the last stop before Tokyo Station, get stationary supplies, and then evaluate from there whether we have the time to do the 15 minutes of drawing based on what Ben does, basically.
Okay, I don't know what they're doing, but I'm just gonna get on the first train going back their direction just so that we can keep chasing them around. And hopefully we'll just figure it out. Yeah, that'll work. We'll just figure it out.
It'll go great.
I love that plan.
I believe in you.
Here we go.
Here's a black one. Here's a highlighter. I think that's good. Do you want to navigate us to like just outside of the neutral zone?
Yep.
Because I think that's where we want to attempt this.
Yep.
So that we can abandon and dip back in if we need to. Go through here.
Oh yeah, that works. Ooh, this is fun.
Oh yeah. All right, so Ben is Ben's hot on our tail.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go hang out right on the edge of the neutral zone then.
Yeah.
Imagine going down like an alleyway in New York and your first thought's like, this is fun. This alleyway has so many shops.
Okay. So they're like right outside of Tokyo Station. I think right outside the neutral zone doing challenges. So I'm gonna leave. And
It is the Japan effect.
go after them, which should hopefully at least make it harder for them to do whatever it is that they are trying to do.
The edge is right there, basically. Okay, we need to start it quick.
Okay. Okay. You can't even really see, but they're right outside the neutral zone, down this way. And obviously, they know I'm here, but all I can do is go towards them and follow them and see where they're headed.
Can't you just stick on them like glue in the neutral zone?
Okay, it's pencil. Does that count as different than black marker?
No.
Do you want me to go get another color just to be sure?
Sure.
Okay, I'll be right back.
But it seems like they're just down this street. I'm gonna put my phone away and just run.
Do what? When they have to leave, you take a pic of them. Now, they can't pay inside any safe zones.
Scotty, come on in. Come on in the neutral zone. He's coming.
Right on top of them.
Run,
Where
Ben,
are
run!
I think he's right on the other side of the street.
Yeah, come on, quickly. This was the line.
Okay.
So we're good. Yeah, so considering that, I think we should head to Tokyo Station.
Okay.
Because we're gonna need to probably take a train out to complete this challenge to build the time to do it.
Okay.
This was a filler episode. They accidentally went back to the neutral zone. Ben had to follow them to make, pressure them. They tried a challenge and failed because they didn't have nearly enough time. And now they're going to go back south again.
Okay, so let's walk that way towards Tokyo Station.
I'm going to do the SAT tomorrow is my plan. Bebo.
Here? They might be down here. I'm going to guess that they're down here. Let's see. Let's see if I can go down
I love that
here.
confidence.
Okay, so that didn't work. And Ben is right around here. And, looks like, oh, sorry, shades need to go on. Looks like Adam has decided to join the game.
Yes.
He's in Shinagawa Station. One thing that we could consider, it's a little bit high risk, is taking a Shinkansen out of here to the northern Yokohama stop.
Wow.
Just so you know, the Shinkansen, also known as the bullet train, is Japan's super high-speed, super limited stop line. If we could get past Adam on it, we'd be on a rocket to the flag.
I like that idea.
The only problem,
You need a lot of money for that, right?
is if Adam's in, we wouldn't want to do that if Adam is in Shinagawa, because then he would pretty safely be able to figure out where we are and probably get on the train.
Would he know that we're on a Shinkansen?
Not necessarily with confidence, but he could figure it out pretty quickly by the fact that the train did not stop before there.
If he's at Shinagawa, I think we're basically have free pass through. I don't think he's going to be able to figure it out.
In a way, we're just waiting to see what Adam does.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's at least get to the Shinkansen stop.
Yeah, I think that's
track.
a good next move.
All right.
Bold play. I respect it. Skip the SAT. Go to
Okay,
community
so
college. You'll
Adam,
save thousands. Okay, good. It's good advice.
It seems like
It's good advice.
they're back in Tokyo Station.
Okay.
So, I mean, I could try and go out, I can't tag them. I could try and go after them, but even that, in this station, it seems less than likely that I'll find them.
Okay.
So what should we do?
Okay, here's what I think you do. Follow them, try not to be seen, see if you can find out what train they get on. Then you could tell me and then I could get them. I would try to find them, and if you don't, then you've only wasted a few minutes anyway.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna head
Why
that
can't you
way.
just take the same train as them? Am I crazy? Is it lack of money, maybe?
Sounds good, bye. All right, while I wait, I'm buying a
Don't you have to not pay to travel in your own area?
Whoa, you can get a lizard. It's pretty awesome. Here we go. So hard to open.
All right, back to Tokyo Station.
They're not allowed to. Oh.
Oh, here we go. This way. Okay, so
Guys, I have permission to watch this. I actually regret watching this today. This is probably going to be the last episode because I know the React discourse is fresh on everyone's mind. I'm getting hyper analyzed.
Sam and Scotty are somewhere in Tokyo Station. The tracker is just not that precise.
I did one better. I just know the people who make the show. I'm like a little...
So, it's not going to help me a lot.
But I'll
again,
do
I can't
two.
tag them in there, but I can at least
And then I'll
try and find them and figure out where they might be going
I think
next.
it's too recent to the video I made.
this way. Straight ahead now.
Seems like they're right here. They've got to be somewhere in this room. I'm looking for Scotty. Scotty's very easy to spot. He's tall and ginger, like a giant beacon. No, they're back this way.
Same thing. 15 over here. So, question is, do we want to get on this?
That's a good question.
So, Adam still is in Shinagawa, seemingly.
I still think we're gonna breeze through.
I don't know. It is a choke point.
I don't think he's gonna be thinking Shinkansen.
They on a platform?
Trying to find each
track
other
is that?
inside of a train
Are they on
station
the
must be
Shinkansen?
miserable.
It looks like they're on the side of the station that serves Shinkansen trains.
Yeah, we have 3 minutes to decide whether to get
I
on
think we
this.
just roll the dice.
I'm with him. Get on.
I don't think he's
Be
gonna catch us
brave,
on this.
Sam.
I mean, so you just want to roll the dice? I mean, I feel like this is a predictable move.
I don't think he's gonna be able to figure out what platform to get on in time.
Yeah, this rocks. I'm gonna name him.
God damn. Delivered that better than any Marvel actor in the past 5 years. Since Endgame. Straight up.
Able to figure out what platform to get on in time.
Yeah, this rocks. I'm gonna name him. Chris. Oh, I'm getting a call. Hello?
Adam,
Hello?
I think they're on the side of the station that serves the Shinkansen. So see if you can do anything with that information.
Side
I'm
of the
still trying to
Shinkansen.
find
Got
them.
it. Got it.
Good
Okay.
reveal.
Okay, sounds good. Bye. Okay. No time for this.
So if you're allowed to split up, are you both allowed to separately enter an opponent's territory? And if so, are you both allowed to go separate directions? Because can't you just, like, flank? It'd be very hard for each to succeed in capturing you. It'd put a lot of onus on an individual to not. Yes, but it's expensive. Isn't it the same price? Or do you share the same? Does it cost like 1 token for 2 people to drive if you're on the same train? I see. Okay.
I'm gonna go. Station
Okay. Good
myself over by
balancing. They always
Shinkansen
think about
lines.
my loopholes.
All right, let's go. Shinkansen.
Let's do it.
You just roll the dice?
Yeah.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
Rolling the dice. So this is definitely roll the dice.
I just have
Damn, they have a bullet train for 4 miles of travel. That is such a short distance.
Yeah, but this is gonna be really hard to figure out.
4 miles?
These are the Shinkansens. They would be headed towards Osaka.
I don't love this. I don't have a great feeling about this.
I have a good feeling.
You have a good feeling about this?
Good feeling.
I know it obviously goes further. I'm just surprised they have to stop that short for a bullet train.
Oh, they're on the move. Oh, shoot, they're on the move. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay. When did they leave? When did they leave? Just now. Okay. Yeah, I see they left. Yeah. They're on the Shin Osaka. They're on the Shin Osaka. I gotta figure out which one.
He just looks like a crazy person at the Shinagawa train station.
They're on the Shin Osaka. I gotta figure out which one. That wouldn't be them. That wouldn't be them. Okay.
Okay, so Adam is still in Shinagawa.
Yep.
So this is definitely a gamble. Yeah.
Come on, Adam.
Okay, well, let's see if he's on the platform. We'll be able to tell if he's on the platform. And maybe if he's on the platform and he gets on, then we both get off.
Theoretically.
And then he's stuck on a Shinkansen for the next 18 minutes.
I guess we could try to spot him from like over there.
Yeah, let's just look out the window.
Well, maybe we should get at the door and try to spot him as we roll onto the platform.
Okay. I'm almost
Nebula
positive
tweeted out.
they're gonna be on a train coming in here. Okay, I'm taking my hat off to be a little less recognizable.
All right. Why is this better than looking out the window?
Just because this way we can pop out immediately.
Okay.
Okay, I'm pretty sure their train's gonna be coming here. There it is. Okay.
All right, I've asked Nebula for express permission for my ethical reaction. Because Watch Nebula tweeted out my stream, who are, by the way, are the people who are able to fund this. And Sam, I believe, a part owner of or a creator of? I forget how it works. I think there's, because it's combined with Curiosity. So I think Sam made Nebula and someone else made Curiosity, or the other way around, and it's combined.
Now here's the question. Did they get off it?
Oh, this is going way fast. Haven't seen him yet.
I feel like it's hard to miss a dude in a Luigi hat.
Haven't seen him yet.
I'm getting vertigo from trying to keep up.
There he is. I just saw him.
Oh,
I saw them.
Get him! Get him! Get their ass! Get their ass! Hurt! Hurt! Big dog! Big dog!
Okay, well, we need to pop off.
Oh no, don't get okey doke!
Hurry up.
Oh god. I mean, Adam would be the most likely okey doked
I can see
victim.
if they get off.
So we have ready for the last minute. Pop off and hide.
Surely you saw.
I got him.
Bam.
Hello, gentlemen.
Why not one get off, the other stay on? I can't tell if I'm a genius when I watch this or if I'm saying the dumbest shit. Which is why I'm glad you guys are here.
See you later.
Damn.
Well, I thought yeah, whatever. I'm not going to discuss it.
Yeah.
Hello? Hello?
I got him, Ben.
You got him? Okay.
Wait, so Ben just go. If Ben just goes, it's good.
I'm working on getting to you. We're gonna travel together, make a run for it.
Boy, he's had some caffeine.
Well, he hasn't been doing anything all day.
Oh my God. This rocks. Okay. I'm gonna have Ben meet me on this train. We're gonna do the attack together. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Too easy.
All right. Welcome to Shin Nihonbashi. Adam is going to get here in like 20 minutes. And welcome to Shin Nihonbashi.
Surds, out of 10. How's the pronunciation?
Adam is going to get here in like 20 minutes. And basically, all we need is like one challenge's worth of coins to get all the way, do the full run. While Adam heads here, I'm going to see if I can just get a challenge done. I'm going to have to shuffle with one hand. Okay, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Card is get a snack on a stick.
8 or 9, not bad.
Get a snack on a stick. It must be on the stick when you buy it.
Is Pokey considered snack on a stick?
Let's see if we can view that here. No. None of those are snacks on
Pocky?
sticks.
Pocky? Is it Pocky?
Okay. This
Yeah,
station
Pocky.
does not seem to have a lot in the way of snacks.
Note to self, don't do that again.
Yeah, that was a good learning lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah, part of this is like not having played this before. It's a little bit hard to figure out some of the real minute, real world interactions of like,
Yeah.
how hard is it going to be to catch somebody and stuff.
Yeah.
So lesson learned, harder, easier than I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. This is definitely a snack on a stick.
Nebula said, yeah, if I do sponsored ad reads. All right, easy. I'll shout out Nebula all day.
Snack on a stick acquired.
All right. Train is here. Gonna get on. Feeling good. Hey, buddy. I can't believe that we're here. In the snack zone.
I'm so glad they're back together again. I don't like when they separate. Good episode of the Snack Zone as always.
All right, so that was not rad.
Yeah. No, I'm kicking myself here.
Yeah.
It was a learning lesson for someone who's never played the game.
Learning experience. Don't need to dwell on the past.
Have you checked where they are recently? Seems like they're moving.
No, I thought it was a fine decision. I thought it was an okay decision.
Oh, they're on a train now.
That's not rad. Here's the issue.
A little ways away. Adam has a bunch of coins.
Got a lot of coins, and the real issue is the fact that the geography,
Yeah.
where they can just continue to outrun us all the way to there.
What are our options right now?
So at a certain point in the day, there is a strategic advantage to kind of cutting our losses for this round because our
Farming
coin balance carries
coins.
over to the next.
Yep.
So if we think that they're gonna get this, there is some logic to just kind of letting them do it and doing some challenges to earn the coins to be able to set ourselves up for a really strong start next round.
Sam's brain is just phenomenal.
I don't emotionally love it.
I don't emotionally
But-
love it either.
I do see the raw logic in it.
It's, yeah, you gotta look at the logic.
Okay.
I also don't love it.
It
feels
just doesn't
wrong,
fill me with
especially because
joy,
we were
but-
on top of the world just like 30 minutes ago.
I know.
But on the bright side, we will be able to start next round strong.
Yes.
All right, so
This is like trying to farm the
the
minigame
tracker
star
could
in
be
Mario
wrong,
Party
but it
after you've already
looks
lost the star count.
like they've left Tokyo Station and they're probably just doing the challenge. I think they've given up. I think they've realized that they can't catch us, which they are right about.
Yeah, I mean, they could have gone after us, but what they're doing.
They had it in the past, Z-Peros, where they were able to turn off locations and like different sort of power-ups you could use to gamify it. I think this one they're doing a little more straightforward. And part of it is because it's much less linear. So I think it's kind of harder to throw in challenges. So I think they're trying to encourage more challenges rather than suppress challenges by, you know, having some different power-ups.
Seems pretty smart to me.
We don't have to go back. We can just go around.
Wait, there are power-ups?
Their chances of catching
No, there's
us are
not.
so low.
That it makes sense for them to just get a head start on the next round.
So I think we might have round one in the bag.
So basically the next hour is just us doing challenges, but because you already know who's going to win this round, let's just summarize.
Okay.
Scotty and I went to a lovely spot to draw our landscape, which turned out fine.
Highlighter for trees, eh? I do like the red.
Then pulled our next card, which required us to kawaii-fy 10 of our belongings, making them adorable by giving them eyes and mouths, which I think you have to admit, we nailed. Then we pulled Play Pocky Hockey, requiring us to hit a piece of Pocky into a Pocky box with a Pocky stick, which we also nailed. If by nailed you mean only made it on our last attempt before Force Veto, all of which put us both at a healthy 3,250 coins.
What, Jesus Christ, they printed money.
Meanwhile, Ben and Adam made it to the flag. Adam left Ben behind to run and grab it because, you know, I don't really need to explain that, brought it back, and then had to wait a while for their train to victory, so figured they should also do some challenges. They pulled Go Super Saiyan, requiring them to gel their hair straight up, which looked amazing, and earned them 750 coins.
So they could, and this, I think, would be a... Jesus Christ, I shouldn't have stopped in this frame. Okay, this is a better frame. They could, if they wanted to, mutually grind coins. Like, in perpetuity. Until they had infinite. Or enough that they don't need to do any more challenges, basically. But, for some just general game integrity, they push forward. Yeah, every time I think of stuff, I think of really lame, boring shit. And then I just realize that they're all Giga Chads just thinking of cool, fun ways to play games with friends. Ugh, so lame. Come up with like a way to scam people you love. Like, what is the point? Ben tweeted. Ooh. Dude, what is sad is I looked up Ben and Ben Shapiro came up first, which heartbreaker. Bam! Okay, hold up. I need to screenshot this. Okay, wait. And then I do this. All right, we'll watch episode 3 at the very least. Okay. Okay, great. Okay. Pause chat. So now if anyone comes in and they're like, what the hell, Ludwig? Why are you watching this? And I have my giant ethical badge to let people know I'm ethical.
Then they had to make sushi, which for reasons beyond
Very
comprehension
ethical.
they did with bacon filling and dried squid on top, which, no surprise, did not taste amazing, though it did bump them up another 1,000 coins apiece.
Go back.
It
Then their
sounds
train
good.
came, they got on it, and round 1 was over.
Ooh, new song.
That's round 1 in the bag.
That's round 1 of the bag, baby.
Never count the boys out.
Never count the boys out. It's so
Saw you counting the boys out earlier.
We saw it. We
No,
saw it.
I didn't do that, guys. I swear.
And we heard it.
Nah, I didn't count you out. I was a full believer.
And we said, we're going to teach you not to do that anymore.
For a portion, I thought it was a little silly how Adam was in base the entire time and Ben was, you know.
And I hope you learned your lesson because we
really
just
hope you learned your
secured round 1.
Okay,
and
yeah,
here we
I doubted a little bit. I
feel
doubted
so
a little
good.
bit.
Nagaura.
I counted
So
out.
ready to turn back around
But
and
the
go to
editing
Tokyo?
led me astray.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a journey. Let's inform Sam and Scotty that they have lost the first round.
Well, we may not have won this round, but I think we're setting ourselves up for a pretty good position going into the next round. We definitely should not mention what we've been doing to them. In particular, we don't want them to know
got the
exactly how many
text.
points we have.
Adam says, halt your challenges. Okay. First round is complete.
All right.
GG, boys.
GG. We'll get you in the next one.
Yep.
Okay, so Ben and Adam won round 1, which gives them 1 point.
Cool.
But round 2 is bigger, better, and crucially, tougher to win.
So it's just first to 2. I'm assuming in terms of points. Because there's 3 total phases. So, I mean, there's a little bit of necessity for Sam to win this round. Because otherwise it'd be a 2-0, right? Just keep watching. They're going to explain it in 5 seconds. You're pausing to interrupt what they're going to say.
First, we've added a whole new, much bigger region to each side. So now each team has to capture and return both flags from both of their opponent's regions in order to win. The round has a 16-hour time limit, so if neither team returns both flags in that time, the win goes to whichever team returned more flags, or if that number is the same, whichever team transported flags a greater distance. Because Scotty and I lost last round, we got to choose our side, and this time we're taking the south, meaning we'll be trying to steal this flag in Funabashi and this one in Sendai, while Ben and Adam need this one in Kawasaki and this one in Nishio. In order to cover all that ground, coins are now much more valuable. A mile will only cost you 10 coins instead of 50. Also, to make it possible to actually get out of the Tokyo area, Shinagawa Station and Ueno Station are now both neutral zones. And if all that wasn't enough, we also have a new power-up available.
What the fuck?
Towers. They cost 750 coins, and teams can drop them wherever they want, both in their own and in their opponent's territory. When opposing players enter the tower's radius, they'll be subject to its effects. Oh, and one other thing. Because there are 2 flags, this round's worth 2 points. So if Scotty and I can win it, we'll pull ahead in the overall game.
My gosh, that was a lot to digest. Okay. Towers. Towers are the new power-up. Great. I think I've followed. I think I'm there. Are y'all with us? Did you keep up? Tower idea is a sick feature. Does seem sick.
So that's round 2, and it starts now.
All right, gentlemen, round 2 begins now. Good luck. All right, let's go.
They're Wario and Waluigi now. Oh, God. These two are great.
Okay, we have a plan. It's basically full court press. We're both gonna go on offense, but we're gonna go for different flags. I'm gonna go for the far flag, Ben's gonna go for the close flag.
And then I'm gonna go on defense because we think the only way we're gonna catch them is on the rebound anyway, so I might as well go for the near flag.
What do you think we should do? We have a lot of coins.
We have a lot of coins. I think we should sprint for the farthest flag. We're not gonna get caught before we get to the flag.
No, not before. The only question is, can we get out? But we can split up.
I think that's our move.
So you think up to Sendai?
Go, go, go.
I do like that they're consistent. These two stick together. Ben and Adam split up.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, just so we're clear here, the teams have adopted
There's
similar
nothing weird about this poll.
both going straight on offense, but with a key distinction. Scotty and I are going for the far flag together, which will save us coins and prevent us from being slowed down by challenges, while Ben and Adam have decided to split up, meaning they'll cover more ground but move more slowly, having to stop for challenges. Adam's going for the far flag, which is quite annoying to get to, and Ben's going for the near flag, then turning around to go after us once he's returned it. Basically, it's a bit of a speed run. So let's see who can run faster.
Okay, I gotta get on a Shinkansen ASAP.
All right, good luck. All right, I should only have to take 1 train to get to their flag. That should be this one. Oh, it's gonna be a cozy train.
All right, I gotta get on a Shinkansen ASAP. I don't even know what the next one is.
I don't think intentionally marbles Miller because you want to, be competitive. But it might work out that was the right play because the first round also being 1 point means that I think it's probably going to be the least valuable round.
Got our Shinkansen tracks. Okay. 6:30. Track 18. 6:30. Where's it going? Where's it going at 6:30? Where's it going at 6:30? Where's it going at 6:30?
Platform 20, there's one in 5 minutes. Here, this way.
Okay, so that took forever to figure out, but I finally found the right one.
I feel like it's
stops
kind of a
locally.
genius strategy to immediately follow them into your own territory because if you capture them, you get all their coins, right? Is it all their coins? You'd make them so broke. Nebula ad, Jack, I do it at the end. Don't come in late and then tell me what to do, Jack, all right? It's getting crazy. Everybody's talking about it, Jack. Everyone's talking about how you've been doing that recently, and we're all kind of like, ugh, this guy,
Leaves in 20 minutes, so.
It would be a
looks like
move.
they're both going on attack, so at least I'm gonna get to the
I'm
flag,
next level
no
finger.
problem.
We are going almost 170 miles per hour.
Them using the JR pass makes so much sense. Dude, when I got to Japan, I was like, oh, everyone said get the JR pass. So I got it. And it's like, basically, unlimited pass swipe away thing that you pay monthly for or whatever. And I was expecting to be there about a month. I go through the whole checkout. It was kind of expensive. It was like $150 or something, maybe even $200. And then the moment I'm done and I've checked out and I paid, it said, great, we will mail you your pass to your physical address. And I was like, bitch, I'm in Japan. What do you mean? I thought it was like on the phone. And so I go to refund and I like email. I'm like, hey, can I get a refund? And they're emailing me back and they're like, oof, we can only do it at 75% of the value. And I was like, this is a scam. This is a fucking scam. Fine. Thank you. Please give me the refund.
This is redonkulous. And I think we're going to get in faster. Interestingly, Adam has not left Tokyo Station, which if he took the train after us, he would have by now. Interesting. So it doesn't seem like the right move, but often when they're not doing the right move, that makes me more concerned.
Josh, I really don't talk about
it. It's like, oh, they thought of something they did.
And it looks like they are just blasting right past the near flag, which, in my opinion, is kind of stupid because Ben is going to get the near flag very easily. We're going to bank a flag. They won't have any.
Banking a flag has no value, though, right? If it's 2 flags to 1 flag, it's still 2 points for the winning team. At least that's how I understood it. It's not like 1 flag equals 1 point.
And then Ben can just go on defense anyway, and all he has to do is block them on the way back, which, I don't know.
Okay,
I
so
understood
I've made
it
to
as
Kowalski. Their flag's only about a half
There's an
mile
argument
from
that
here,
1 flag,
so
1 point is
I'm just
better.
gonna book it to the best of my ability and
wait, it is that.
Just get this flag scored, nice and scored.
So
I thought it was
seems
first
what
to
they're
2,
probably
winner
doing
gets
is
2
Ben is
points.
going for the closer flag. Adam's going for the further flag. And I'm guessing that Ben is going to start to switch to defense. Once he's done getting that flag. Honestly, not a bad strategy, but it's going to take Adam at least 5 hours, probably closer to 6 to get that flag. Plus, he'll have to do challenges.
Thanks, lukewarm teabag.
So
Hope
it's
your
gonna take
video
a while.
compilations are doing well.
Okay, so I'm on the bullet train. Cool. I'm realizing, though, that it's going to take a while to get to the flag. Just because
really
it's sort
far.
of in a weird location, even though it's about the same distance from the center. So I'm going to be pretty significantly slowed down. So I just really am going to need Ben to be able to slow them down when he goes on defense. You know, block off stations.
Get some
force them to reach the
towers.
lines, which
I want to see what they
think
do.
He's going to be able to do. I don't know. I don't know.
I have beat Elden Ring. If there's a video.
Okay, I see the vending machine.
Fifth item, what do we got?
Okay, this is it.
Pocari Sweat, baby.
Please. Okay.
It's not Pocari Sweat.
Flag captured.
Pocari Sweat is like the main sports drink in Japan. It tastes kind of like citrus and magic. And ever since I've come back to the States, the only time I drink it is when I see Will Neff. He always has one on deck. I don't know why. I don't know where he's getting them. He's always just stocked up on Pocari Sweats in LA. Did you guys know I went to Japan?
Just gotta get back across our side with it. That's my train back.
So it seems like Ben has either gotten the Tokyo flag or is very, very close to it. He's at the right station, so I think it's a foregone conclusion he will have the flag.
Yeah, for sure. And Adam's in Shin Yokohama.
Okay.
I got shished on a train once. I was just like riding a Shinkansen, and I was just talking to Connor, and then the person who I guess like the host of the train, the steward or whatever, came by, and they talked to Connor because Connor speaks Japanese, and she was just like, "Yo, talk a little quieter." And then I was like, "I'm just gonna play on my Nintendo Switch. I'm done with this."
So this,
but like we were just talking, like we weren't, like I was very aware and self-conscious already, and then I just got like 10x because I was already like, "Hey Connor, like what do you?" Like I was already doing that. It's not like I was like, "Yo, C-Dog, haha, my guy, yo, we should do a stream. I love America and hamburgers." Yeah, I wasn't doing that. I was like,
this might come down to a drag race here.
Yeah.
So Ben's audio cut out here, but here he is returning the near flag. Yay for him.
"Whoa." Good job. You've done it again, Ben. Do some challenges now, right?
Welcome to Sendai.
Okay. Not what I had planned, but it'll work.
I don't know anything about Sendai except abroad in Japan lived there.
Shall we? Just want to get out of the people, huh?
Just to explain why we're running.
Yeah.
We want to try to
Thank you, Vichui.
hopefully make it back for a train that's in 15 minutes.
And we have about 20 minutes of walking.
Yeah.
So walking seems like not the move. One of us is training for a marathon.
Yeah.
And it's not me.
Yeah.
So if I remember, I saw Sam post about the marathon. He had a very fast time. It was like, I can't remember exactly what it was. I think it was like just about 4 hours though, right? Or within 4 to 5.
Ben is still in UNO Station, seemingly.
Yeah.
So I think he might just be waiting us out there.
Dude's fit.
Ready to respond. I'm surprised he had that much budget.
Go.
Okay, so
Under 4? Wow.
now that I've
That's like really impressive.
captured the near flag, let's go. The name of the game is Stop Sam and Scotty. So my plan is I have enough coins to buy 2 towers. So we're just gonna start pulling them. First tower is what is
Don't say that isn't fast, Alex. That's fast. If you do something that 99.9% of the population can't do, you're fast. That you don't have to like big dick it.
Pizza Tower.
Pizza Tower. Opponents may only move in this area while holding pizza.
Okay.
That's gotta be the dumbest tower of all time. That's like a forgotten MCU character.
This one, I think, is pretty good.
Sure.
You can drop it right on top of them, and if they don't already have pizza, it's gonna force them to stop whatever they're doing and go get pizza before they can do anything else in the game. So this one I think is pretty solid. Okay. What is it? Trap Tower.
2 towers.
Trap Tower. If opponents are texted trap in this area, they are frozen for 30 minutes. Opponents do not need to be informed of this tower's placement, but if someone says they placed a trap tower, it must be the truth.
So they won't know that this one is down, but if they go into its pretty small radius, we can freeze them for 30 minutes. So this one I think is also pretty good. I think it might be a little tricky to use.
Half a mile is a small radius.
But I think it's solid.
I believe
if I
in
can
you.
set myself up in the right spot and drop these towers on them,
Don't call the towers the Twin Towers, right, Chase? It's just 2 towers.
I should be able to tag them. So let's go.
How far are we, Scotty?
Oh, close.
Close. Okay, that's good. Oh, that looks like that might be it. I recognize that.
Yes. No IC card. But it takes notes. People are stopping to help us.
Just really like, what is this?
Third one.
Third one.
Soda Bushi.
So flange. Let's go. So, this is our flag. What is this, by the way? Do you know?
I think it's tea.
It's got like a stick in it. Oh, it's got a fish in it. See that?
Oh, it does.
Is it like fish tea?
It was expensive.
Yeah.
Might be alcohol?
Yeah.
No, that might be broth. There's no way you should drink that. That's definitely broth or something, right? That's like very salty as.
Hey, look, see that little fish?
Huh.
Are you gonna drink it?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet, but I might.
Celebratory, right?
Yeah.
Tokyo. Part of the challenge, if you get a flag and you return it back, you have to chug the whole thing in one go.
Yeah.
And if it's broth, you just rolled bad.
Station. Nope. In Tokyo. Not in Canada. Right back the way we came. It's gonna be tight.
Yep.
Doug did it.
Scotty, quickly, what are your impressions of Sendai?
It's cool. Feels like there's less oxygen.
This is actually probably the worst trip that anyone has intentionally done in Japan in terms of like experiencing Japan as a whole, because most of the time is spent on a train, and the brief moments off a train are sprinting to get back on a train as quickly as possible.
I think we've done it, Scotty.
Hopefully.
Platform 14.
Still right there. Let's go. Oh my God. Okay, stop for a second.
Nice. Good job.
I cannot believe we did that.
I hope they stayed
like
a little longer
14
or
minutes.
earlier to hang out for a bit.
Wow.
Okay.
That was awesome.
That worked very well. And I am wiped.
You wanna?
Glenn, here's my ethical badge for you. Ethical police. Here's my ethical badge. Carry on. I feel like I'm dealing with the Red Scare and McCarthyism.
Want a sip of fish tea?
I'm ethical. Good day to you, sir.
This is a picture of a flying fish.
That's awesome.
Yeah, show us your
Might be
papers.
soy sauce.
It's aggressive.
It
amount
just
of soy
seems
sauce.
that you have unethical friends, so we were
Soy sauce.
concerned about your reaction.
Very fishy.
It's definitely broth.
Yeah, that's soy sauce.
Oh. Okay, soy sauce. Great amount of salt to get your electrolytes back, you know?
Well, we now basically need to decide.
LW,
our
thank you very
path into
much.
Tokyo.
Yeah.
All right, well, it seems like they've gotten on a train to I don't know where. I don't know what train they're on. We can't tell what train they're on, but I'm pretty sure they have to go through Omiya in order to get back, at least if they want to get back. And
If they said something wrong on the New Zealand episode, everybody sleep. They say something wrong in the Japan episode, and it's like, that's actually concentrated dashi. Fuck's sake! How do you not know that? Come on, is the bottle with a fish in it in Japanese that they don't speak.
in any remotely quick way. So I'm going straight to Omiya now, and hopefully we can figure out what they're doing.
Justin, thank you for 13 months. All right.
Best I can tell, Ben is on this train, but I don't really understand why he would be on that train. Doesn't seem to make sense.
All right, I've made it to Omiya. And the deal is, from what we can tell, basically, if they want to get to Tokyo, they've almost certainly got to go through here.
Okay, now I have it figured out. Okay, so Ben's probably going to there, Omiya.
Oyama.
No, Omiya.
Oh.
We are stopping at Omiya.
Oyama.
No, Omiya.
Look, let's just all agree to take L's. Most things are going to be pronounced wrong today.
What? We see.
So I think we can be pretty confident that
Oh, I see.
that's where he's trying to choke us off.
Oh, no chance.
They might think they can give me the slip, but if I pop down the pizza tower and force them off their train, it's a pretty big station, but I think I'd be able to get them. So
Locate all pizza places within the
yeah,
station.
I'm just gonna post up here and sit menacingly and hopefully.
I feel like the trap would be better. Can you combo towers? Like you do pizza tower into trap tower. Because then they would have, right?
Scare them or something.
You just get them in a tower chain. You spawn camp them. And as long as you have enough money, oh my God.
I don't know. Are they
Build a wall with tower.
scared? I hope they're scared.
What the f are towers? Well, they can find out next episode,
which is right now. And you guys, if you want to see more cool content and you like this show and you want them to keep making the show, then you can sign up to Nebula for $20 off. If mods can link this in the chat. Because Nebula is the site where they host a lot of other content. And not just them, a lot of people. I think Nebula and Curiosity Stream are combined. And if you've ever watched any nerd on YouTube ever, they always plug Curiosity Stream. I think it's a cabal. I don't know if I trust it inherently, but I do think that everyone who talks about it is smart. So they're doing something right over there, and that could be you. If you think that I am making you dumber slowly, which I am, then go to Curiosity Stream to get smarter. Anyway, that's it. Back to episode 3.
Hello and welcome back.
That was not the worst ad ever. I've done plenty of worse ads than that.
Back to episode 3 of Capture the Flag Across Japan. Right now, we're in the middle of round 2. In order to win the round, a team has to capture both of their opponent's flags and get them over the line.
Copy.
Ben and Adam have already captured the near flag, meaning that if Adam makes it back with the far flag,
it's no longer with Curiosity Stream. Then just Nebula. Wait. Is that right? Wasn't there a combo for a while? Was that a deal on a previous season? It was a limited time thing. Oh, they like synced up? Oh my God. It's like when the Avengers assembled. Well, Nebula still has a shit ton of content, guys. I mean, look at how much was uploaded today. And usually paywalled content, pretty high quality. And there's a lot of good creators on here, I know. Because I know a lot of other people use Nebula. Wendover, which is Sam. Anyway, back to it. Wait, Adam Neely's on here?
the round is theirs. But that's going to take him hours. Scotty and I made a beeline to capture the far flag, and we're already on our way back. The only problem is, Ben is waiting for us at a devastating choke point before Tokyo.
Okay, now I have it figured out. Okay, so Ben's probably going to there. Omiya.
Oyama.
No, Omiya.
Oh.
We
I
are
fill my water.
stopping at Omiya.
Oyama.
No, Omiya.
What? We see.
So I think we can be pretty confident that
Oh, I see.
that's where he's trying to choke us off.
Oh, no chance.
They might think they can give me the slip, but
Ethical run.
if I pop down the pizza tower and force them off their train,
Yep.
it's a
Then
pretty
you
big
combo it.
station, but I think I'd be able to get them. So
Screenshotted. Screenshotted. Fuck, I should have left this message up while I ran away. That would have been smart.
yeah, I'm just gonna post up here and sit menacingly and hopefully scare them or something.
What's wrong with bathroom tap water? I literally don't get the fear of that. Water's all water. I mean, there's different waters, but it's filtered. You know? It's safe. It's fine.
I don't know. Are they scared? I hope they're scared.
Who cares that there's a little lead?
Okay, so how many coins do you have before we
Hot
record?
take, I even like Dasani. That actually might be my most scalding hot take. I like Dasani. I like every water. All water's good water. I like all water, and I like Dasani. Yep. I do. I like how it tastes a little salty and minerally. I like it in my mouth. I don't mind that. I don't fear it. I don't like seek it. But if there's a bottle of Dasani, no problem. They put salt in Dasani, that's all right. I like salt. All water I like. Tap, bubbly, Dasani.
1490.
Okay, and I have 2150. We're in great
This
shape.
makes me feel like we made the exact right decision yesterday.
Yes.
I've also drank toilet water. You can't catch me here. I've literally drank out of a bidet several times for money and for free.
Okay, so here's the plan.
So I am going to carry the flag, and I'm going to head on a northern route that does not go on the Shinkansen. It's slow, but Ben is not at all positioned to cut me off very well right now.
Yeah.
If he does get close to me, my plan is to just get off the train and take him on a hike.
I'm going to be the bait, basically. So Ben basically has to make a judgment call. Does he go for me or does he go for Scotty? We hope that
Wait, do they not get to know who has the flag?
he goes for me, but it's not a big deal if not, because if he does, I'm in the clear to just grab the other flag quickly, take it over the line, and then I'm free basically to either go on defense or to, I don't know, maybe go meet you or something.
Mr. Stark, I've been saying this.
So I'm feeling pretty good about our options.
I'm feeling really good.
No. They don't have to say who has
I'm
the
gonna put
flag.
this inside the bag, because otherwise I'm gonna lose it. I have to transfer across town here, which is a
Lead fun fact, lead paint industry once argued that lead paint doesn't make you dumb. It's dumb kids that eat lead paint. Oh. You know what? That argument would work on me. Someone tells me that, I'm like, yeah, it's a good point. I have never seen a smart kid eat lead paint, so maybe they were all always predestined.
24-minute walk, and the train leaves 17 minutes after we were supposed to be in. It leaves at 52. I think I'm gonna book it. Oh, I gotta run again.
All right, well, split up. We haven't split up much this game. It's kind of weird doing this without Scotty, but yeah, so I'm pretty much just kind of
me and you, Sam.
waiting to see if
Just
Ben
friends
makes a
hanging
move
out.
at this point. In a way, like just me sitting here, if that keeps Ben where he is now, that buys time for Scotty, which is great. So I'm pretty much on Ben monitoring duty right now.
Maybe put down the pizza trap here if you're Ben, and then pivot to the other station to try to block it off. So let your tower do the work.
Okay, so right now I'm waiting on the platform that their Shinkansen would arrive, but it seems like they both got off like a couple stops earlier, and Scotty is like running off God knows where, and Sam is just hanging out. I don't know why. I don't know what the deal is, but I'm just gonna keep an eye on them, stay here. I still think this is the most strategic spot. I don't want to make any hasty moves.
Yeah, okay.
Just because they're doing something weird.
They're doing smart
That's
shit,
what they
though.
want me to
Ben,
do.
you're stressing me out.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna hang out here at lovely Omiya and wait for their inevitable demise.
All right, Ben's still down at
That's fair,
Omiya.
Mr. Stark. I definitely
Hasn't
won't
really made
know.
a move yet. So I'm still gonna wait this out, see if he makes a move.
Yo, I don't know if anyone here lives in Japan or some shit. Is that new Ghibli movie good? Because it came out and I haven't heard a peep about it. I haven't heard diddly squat. Is it good? I do. Me? Is it? Have you seen it? And is it good? Don't spoil it, obviously. I'm just asking if it's good. Just a plain old good, or you're not supposed to talk about it? What? What do you mean? You're not supposed to talk? What is it, Voldemort? Japanese Twitter liked it? All right, I'm done.
And kind of just wait to respond to his move, pretty much. I don't really want to do anything until he
All right,
does.
sorry I
kinda
brought
wanna
it up,
Keep this
fucking-
stalemate because it buys time for Scotty.
Kojima liked it. That's all the review I needed.
So, if you haven't noticed, the game is in kind of an odd position right now.
It feels like a wrap, I'll be honest. From my point of view, Adam's trip is like weirdly long. It seems almost twice the length of the other trip. And Ben is stuck between a rock and a hard place. This feels like a GG. Wrap it up.
Scotty has a flag and is beginning his return unopposed. Adam is heading towards a flag, also unopposed. And Ben and I, the two people who you'd expect to be chasing after the flag carriers, are locked in a stalemate. But what's strange is, as you might have noticed, we both believe that stalemate is good for our team. My plan is pretty simple. Stall Ben until Scotty is close enough to the line that Ben can't stop him, at which point I'll either go for the near flag or go on defense to stop Adam, with Scotty coming in to support. Ben's plan is also relatively simple. Stay at Omiya and stall me long enough that Adam can get to their flag and get back, which would win them the round as they've already returned their near flag. It's all going to come down to the timing, and frankly, it's hard to tell who's right. Scotty has to take a lot of slow regional lines back, but Adam's flag is inconveniently located and requires several transfers, plus he doesn't have the coins to get back without doing challenges. Basically, it's a speed run with a staring contest at the center. So let's see who can run faster.
Nothing like a midday jog.
Great pace, great breathing.
It's pretty, if nothing else. It's gorgeous here. Some beautiful tulips up here.
Nice tulips. He's right.
Dig deep. Dig deep. Okay. Where do I go now? Where is the train station?
I like this guy. Good addition.
I don't know. Don't understand. Come on. Crap.
It's going to be so much harder to go across like regional and local trains and lines compared to like the more popular lines. Like that's just going to be a struggle for Scotty.
I'm at Toyohashi.
He has brain damage according to his last video. Scotty? I was not prepared to handle this amount of information.
Here at Toyohashi Station, and
Mr. Sark, it's a fire
I have to get
show.
on the Metsu Limited Express to Shin Anjo, and then I'm going to transfer
That's
from
sad.
there to a different train to get me to Nishio, where the flag is.
Ben looks like a guy I
All right.
dated, but his name was Richard.
Metsu line there. Okay. Excuse me. Sumimasen. Okay. I'm in Shin Anjo Station.
Well, I don't care. I appreciate you asking for my ethics cards. Here you go. Here's my ethics paperwork. As you can see, it's all in good order. Super understand your position on the ethics police. Just checking the papers. So, you know, I'll just get out of your way, officer. Hope you have a good one. I got my ethical papers.
And I just have to transfer. Oh, that scared me. I don't know if you heard me breaking out my sumimasen. That means excuse me or I'm sorry. And it is one of the 3 Japanese phrases that I learned.
Okay. What are the other 2, big guy?
I considered for a while learning how to say I don't speak Japanese. But I kind of figured that they would be able to figure that out,
Yeah,
sort
they
of
get
just based on context. So
I think the Waluigi hat sells it.
I just stuck to the 3. Konnichiwa.
Right.
Arigato gozaimasu, which
Almost perfect pronunciation.
is like thank you. People say that all the time here. And then sumimasen, which is really my go-to. I'm just sort of always telling people sumimasen. I'm just kind of sorry for being around. I'm sorry
I
for...
feel like Japanese people do that too. Like fluent Japanese speakers also say sumimasen a lot.
You know, not knowing what I'm doing, etc. Sumimasen. All right. 3 stops, 5-minute walk, and I'll have the flag.
I would throw in a Nihongo Jozu just as a 4th phrase. Just so you start every conversation throwing them off their game.
It's taken a while, but we're gonna get it.
Hey man, I'm new here. Are you the guy from the self-improvement videos in 2015? I had 3 views, which I think 2 of them were me and 1 was my mother. All right, you did not watch me from that. Oh my god, he is. I wish he'd wear a mask on the train. I mean, they lifted the mandate. I think he's fine. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Okay.
If he's not sick and there's no mandate, I don't think there's...
Fort Tochi. That's a welcome sight for sore eyes.
Pandemic's over.
Looks like Scotty made his train. That's awesome. That man's been getting his steps in. And Ben, still at Omi.
11,000 today. How you guys doing, chat? What's our step count at? Apparently, you're supposed to do 12,500 a day. It's better than 10,000. I mean, I guess any number higher is better, but that's like science is saying that. Big science is saying that. 4,100. 0. That's not true. You're above 0. Don't sell yourself short. Getting out of bed is like, and going, you know, across your house a couple times is already like 100, 200.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like Scotty has started taking this very slow local line that goes nowhere. So presumably he's just...
How many miles is 1,250 steps? Usually a mile is like 3,000 steps, I think. Let me do the math. I've walked 11,000 steps. I've done 5 miles. No, it's way less. It's like 2,000 miles. 2,000 miles, or 2,000 steps equals a mile, I think.
Trying to take a very long-winded way back to their territory, and I'm not going to fall for that. I'm not going to go chase after.
But it changes per person, I guess.
Back. But they're burning daylight, you know, and that's what we want right now. I think we can buy ourselves enough time to win this round.
Why can't you do a challenge? That's what I don't get.
It's very beautiful here. It's very, like, charming.
Yeah, that's charming.
Okay.
I've never been to the south of Japan. It seems tight.
Let's go get the damn flag. Okay.
He's in his own territory. Oh, yeah, you're right.
The flag is just up here. Okay.
I always forget that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, fun. It's a little apple drink. Okay.
I feel like knowing Adam from watching the videos, there's not something that he would have stopped on that he would have been like, ugh, this looks like it sucks. I think it would have been a positive reaction to anything.
And folks, that is the flag. Okay.
What?
So
didn't do the full song.
I only have like 250 coins left, and I need about 2,000 to get back.
Challenge
so
time.
The flag is right next to it. It'd be a great place to do challenges, but you can't do any challenges when you're in the radius. So I'm gonna have to head back. Coming on track 2. So it's like about a mile walk from here to the next station that I have to go to. So I'm hoping that I'm gonna pull cards that I can do while I'm on that walk.
All right, no whammies. Come on, Adam.
Let's pull a card.
Let's get it going, baby. Let's get it going. Feeling good about ourselves today.
Shuffle.
I'm thinking it's a fetch task.
Eat an egg. It may be in any form, but must recognizably be an actual egg. You must eat roughly 1 egg's worth of egg. The egg cannot be completely raw.
Okay, this should be very doable, very, very.
And then you have to say, that's an egg, which I think Adam might have said anyway.
Very doable. Okay. Unfortunately, not a lot of coins.
I don't know why it can't be raw. That's like a weird rule. Because it's a very... I don't know what that's a weird one, but...
A lot more, and it's a 600, so the intervals aren't very good.
I eat many raw eggs in my day.
But that's okay. I'm going to find an egg. Okay. I'm just going to start walking towards that
I guess to make
station,
it harder, maybe?
And I'm imagining that I'll pass somewhere where I can buy an egg on the way.
They do eat a lot of raw eggs in Japan. You eat a raw egg in the U.S., it's like you're pretending to be a bodybuilder.
So,
I'm gonna call Sam and figure out a plan here. Hey, hang on one sec. Let me make sure I'm getting audio. Yeah. So I just got off the train in Tochigi, and I've got about 45 minutes until my next train, which puts me across the line around 12:45 p.m.
Okay, because my only worry is Adam seemingly just got to the flag, so that kind of puts us at a 3-hour countdown clock.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I have good options that are not through Omiya.
Okay.
Where Ben is.
Okay.
Basically, at a certain point, I think I might need to make a Shinkansen gamble through there.
Is there any reason not to do that now?
Well, the question is, I guess, can Ben get to you in the time that he would have after that?
I don't know. Let me spend some time researching that and call you back.
All I can do is sit here and look scary.
Yeah, you're doing a killer job. I've always thought Ben strikes fear into the hearts of people.
That should do the trick.
Ah, crap. I think we might have a serious
menacing in
problem
the
here.
Wario hat.
He can get to
Ben is so baby girl.
Ino, where I'm headed in 45 minutes, because there's a Shinkansen that goes to Takasaki. That's a problem.
So just to clarify here, Scotty's just figured out that Ben has a much faster path to cutting him off than we realized. That's because Omiya Station, where Ben is both a choke point and a hub. It's connected to 2 Shinkansen lines, so if Ben goes up this line, he could get to where Scotty is headed in about 45 minutes. That means to keep Scotty safe, I'll have to stall Ben even longer before making a move, which means our tightly timed plan is starting to look a little less airtight. As you may be able to tell, I was not thrilled by this news.
Okay. That's not great.
It's not great.
So,
Would it not just be more beneficial for Sam to go? Because if he gets tagged, and he goes back, which is still very close to the close flag. And if he doesn't get tagged, then GG. And if he gets a tower, then he gets a tower out of the way.
maybe need to ramp up the risk.
I think so. I think you need to put pressure on him.
Yeah, this is not looking as great as it did a little while ago.
No, it's not. What do you think?
So basically then, I'm gonna wait for the next Shinkansen, which is like 40 minutes from now.
Okay.
And then take that in.
Yep.
And see if I can get through. You think that's the best bet?
Yeah, I do.
I think so. I think it'll keep him busy, if nothing else.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't love it, but I think, yeah, we need to ramp up the risk.
I'm worried that Adam's just gonna beat us in now, so I think we do have to move.
Yeah, that's a real issue.
Let's find an egg.
As Wacko, somebody already yelled at you to go to the gym. If you need 2 people to yell at you, like, get your ass going. You know what I mean? You need 2 people to yell at you, really? I already saw in chat somebody yelled at you to go to the gym.
This place sells sewing machines. They won't have eggs.
You should already be in the car.
Oh, supermarket. Okay. All right. Presumably, I need to find a refrigerated.
Surds, there's no way you just said jaywalking. There's no way.
Area.
You're narking on that.
This is not a supermarket. This is the supermarket. Okay. Something with a cooked egg in it.
I think they just have boiled eggs, yeah?
What is this? That does not look like egg. Is that egg? Looks like egg. Let's try translating this guy. There we go. Torn egg.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, great. Okay. That's an egg. That's egg. Let's go.
That's a lot of egg.
We've done it. Folks, we've done it. Okay. All right, everybody. Welcome to the snack zone. It's a show within a show where we review Japan's best and worst foods. Today we'll be trying torn egg.
What do we think? Yummy?
Oh, it's bizarrely sweet.
They do got sweet egg.
Challenge complete. All right. Time to draw another challenge.
This chat's so funny because, like, Adam will find an egg and I'll be like, oh, egg. And then I'll just take a bite. And then someone will be like, ugh, tamagoyaki is so good. And I'll be like, okay, it's tamagoyaki. Subtle flex that you knew that. Okay, sure.
All right. And
Cursed. You must turn the language settings on your research phone to Japanese for the next 2 hours. You must also only use the Japanese keyboard. Use of apps is allowed.
Okay. Okay. It's fine.
That is not fine.
I already know what trains I'm going to take. And I already know how I'm going to get back.
Aiden did this for a while. Aiden really wanted to learn Mandarin. And so he changed his phone to just all be in Chinese. And it would always be weird because I'd see him like going through his phone. And I'm like, I don't think you know what anything says, but I think you've just formed the habit of going through a correct line. I think you just like know how to open up Twitter, you know?
All right, let's do this. Oh, God.
With this curse, Adam now has all the coins he needs. But to actually return the flag, he'll have to successfully complete the following solely from memory. Walk to and find Enjo Station, which is almost a mile away, where he'll have to manage to get on the local Tokaido line going towards Nagoya, actually going the opposite way from Tokyo, then get off at Mikaba Anjo Station, where he'll then have to get on a Kodama Shinkansen going towards Tokyo. Scotty, on the other hand, is having a bit of trouble even with his phone in English. After microwaving some noodles at a 7-Eleven before his next train, he took out his phone to find the right platform, and while he thought he was filming but was actually taking a picture of his left arm, began to realize he's gone to the complete wrong part of the station, prompting the most cursing we've heard from him all game.
Oh, I've dropped 469 frames. What's happening? We're watching a game show called Jet Lag. It's like Amazing Race, but with public transport. And it's 2 teams against each other, and the rest you'll pick up, I'm sure.
Okay. Hanjo Station. Here.
Easy. My goat.
Good start.
My
Okay,
goat
so
remembers.
logically, I would be going towards Nagoya, as that says. 1106. Track 2. Track 2. All right, train's here.
Is this correct? Ethically dropped frames. Jet Lag Discord is live reacting to you reacting to this. How much deeper can we go, Dylan?
Okay.
Is it ethical to stream this? Good question, Sarah. Here's my cards. It's like Snack Zone, but instead of Snack Zone, it's my ethical card zone. Oh, I lagged when I dropped my ethical cards. Whoops. That was damn near Italian. Is it still effing? Wait, what the heck? Wait, what the heck? No, it's HD as hell. You guys are just old.
I'm in trouble. All right, Shinkansen Station. This way.
Damn, Adam is... He is my goat. Okay, no, I am dropping again. What the heck, man? It keeps just like flickering to 2000 bit rate. We'll see if this continues on. This might have to be the final episode from a lag strike. Yeah, it just happened again. I can see it. I see it. Look. Look, look, look. Oh, orange, yellow. You want this to be green. Red is bad. Weird. Why would that be happening? Hold up. Let's see if I'm uploading something. Sometimes Tim likes to play tricks on me. I don't think I have anything open. All right, I think it's good. And by I think it's good, I mean it's dropping as I'm saying the sentence.
Okay, just made that drink. Barely, like 30 seconds to spare.
For Shizuoka and Tokyo. All right.
Just refresh, chat. It'll be way better.
Let's see if they can stop me.
Nobody can. My goat. Got 190 miles is so many miles. You ever watch so much YouTube that you start to hear music that you associate with a different YouTuber, but it's just from like a copyright music library that everybody uses? Because like I heard that, and to me that's like Chris Broad, who's about to talk about some like abandoned mountain village in Japan.
So it looks like Adam
Other people are saying Mark Rober
is headed back on the Shinkansen now with the flag, which is not great.
Veritasium.
This is going to be a race down to the wire. We have to go get our other flag. Hopefully, Sam's on the move soon.
Okay, well, about 10 minutes to my Shinkansen. To be honest, I don't love the position we're in. Ben
Epidemic
and
Sounds
Martin
is
smart. They are being diligent with their strategy.
vital
I thought
for
they'd get tantalized by
YouTubers.
Scotty running off to the west and looking like he has no flag, but you know, they were smart. They're smart, and Ben's just staying put in a really good spot because he has really good mobility from that station, and it's a choke point. So I don't love this, but I think that's why we have to start applying pressure. The main thing I need to figure out is, am I going to stay on or am I going to get off? Which is just like classic game theory. I don't really know. I think I'm just going to kind of feel it out in a moment, you know?
Flip a coin. Where are disguise? I hope they have disguises again this season. They've used disguises in the past. I love that.
So now I'm heading in the direction to the station where Ben is waiting for me, but there's one way I might be able to slip past him. You see, Ben doesn't know whether I'm planning on getting off my train at this station or staying on it. That means that if I get off the train, but he thinks I'm staying on it and boards the train to tag me, I'll send him away and free me up to take a different train out of the station. If I stay on the train, but he thinks I'm getting off it, then he'll wait for me on the platform while I just blow right past him. All of this, of course,
We saw the
assumes
new
that Ben
Skippy
doesn't have
toilet.
some sort of crazy way of forcing me
No, I did not watch the new hentai collections. What is going on in the chat?
off the train.
Well, it looks like Sam is finally hitting for me, so it's time to put down the old pizza tower.
Smart. Now it doesn't matter if
I
there's a
let them
game theory
know.
thing, right? Because you need pizza.
And drop the pizza tower.
First time a human has said that sentence.
Which means I need to get off. Which means I have virtually no chance of getting past Omiya. Which is lame.
Oh, hold on. Adam's calling me.
Yeah, okay, so I think it's clear that Sam probably doesn't even care that much if he gets tagged or not.
He seems distraught.
Because he's gonna go after me. So just like, as much as you can stall him, like you know, like you could wait on the platform and not catch him technically yet.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna tag him, but the freeze period is gonna matter. So I'm gonna want to tag him eventually, but I'm gonna hold off as long as I can. Okay, bye.
You Pizza Tower into Trap Tower into Pause Champ into Tag. And that would be like an hour and a half of stallage. Ethics, get some. Oh, sorry, my ethics card. Salty King, I saw you asking for my ethics card. Here it is. How long are you going to be streaming? Not sure. Maybe this episode, one more after. Who knows?
All right, here we go. Got basically no shot.
A lot of paperwork checks today, everybody.
But might as well give it a shot. You know, waste a little bit more of his time or something.
Certified ethical. Hope my papers will do. They're just going to carry on with my business.
Okay, so Sam knows that the Pizza Tower's here, so he's going to be forced off to get onto this station. But what he doesn't know is that I'm also placing down the Trap Tower. So once he's forced off the train, right here, I'm going to go ahead and trap him. And that's going to freeze him for 30 minutes.
Trap Tower into Pizza Tower. I've never thought of that.
And then after that, I can tag him, send him back to Tokyo Station, freeze him for another 30 minutes. And so that hopefully in total should buy Adam enough time to get back before he can go on defense. That's the plan. So Sam should now be getting off.
It's because there's been a lot of non-card holders recently. I can't believe there's reactors without their papers. It's so unethical. You need your papers. I would never, sir. What are the teams? Scotty and Sam versus Ben and Adam. I've never seen Ben and Adam broken up. They're like ABBA. They'll always stay together no matter what.
Okay, Sam is now in the radius of the Trap Tower, so I'm going to go ahead and inform him that he is trapped. And then we'll go find him.
This music's so dramatic. I guess, yeah, and sorry, in a team's game.
Ben froze me. This sucks. So
tell him, Sam.
I guess that he's gonna come tag me in a second. There he is. He's the one who's supposed to be filming me. Hello, Ben.
Stay put.
I have no other option.
Okay. I have Sam not on camera. I'm not tagging him. Sam, say hi.
Hi, Ben.
That's Sam on camera. So he's here. We're not tagging him.
Ben, that's not a great camera angle.
We're just waiting. I don't want you to get the shot because then you'll be tagged.
Okay.
We're waiting.
Ben once tweeted that part of the fun of being famous is that he could make his girlfriend read erotic fanfics of him and Adam. Why did I read that?
We're waiting for the freeze period to be up. Sam, do you want anything from Starbucks? It's right over there.
Ah, Starbucks! Such a good chain in Japan if you've never been there.
It's right over there.
Oh.
Maybe.
Okay, I'll get you some Starbies.
So what is it with your guys' team and sitting still for 4 hours?
I would like to think that you were sitting still for 4 hours.
I was waiting for you to come.
Why would I have done that?
It's very respectful to wait.
To capture me.
I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to capture you.
Why not?
I still don't want to capture you. I could capture you right now. I'm not doing it.
Okay. You know, it's called capture the flag.
And we're about to capture the second flag.
Yeah? Okay.
Ben's like a cartoon villain that just can't help but monologue. I would capture you now, but it's actually not part of our plan.
Okay.
Actually, deviously, we are about to get the second flag. I shouldn't go on.
How many flags has your team captured, Sam?
Come on. The smugness.
Is this a snack zone?
I love this song.
It actually tastes really bad. I don't know why I keep getting this. I don't know. I don't like Starbucks.
I have one mini show idea. I've not unveiled this mini show. Great. Great. You know my mini show idea?
Yeah.
It's called YTT.
Whoa.
It's where I give you the goss about YouTubers.
Whoa.
I can't possibly say on the camera, but I whisper it delicately into your ear.
Drama.
I do want to hear it. I love it. I totally buy that. I totally buy that. Yeah. That guy.
You can't say too much.
I want to know. Damn. Drama's much less exciting when it's formed without me in the loop. I wish I was in the loop. They're not talking about me. They're not talking about me. They're talking about... Let me guess.
I totally buy that.
Germa murdered 7 people in his childhood.
I totally buy that. Yeah.
If I had to guess.
That guy.
You can't say too much. All right, Ben, it's almost time. Is he gonna tag me or we're gonna go get pizza?
Okay. Well, Sam gets out of his freeze in like a minute, but I still haven't tagged him. And Sam, if you haven't realized this, what I need to be doing right now is wasting as much of your time as possible.
What?
So you do have to go get pizza, but I'm gonna be pointing. This is like I have like a loaded gun pointed at you. If you try any funny business, you know, I can send you right back to Tokyo.
All right.
Okay, it's 12:21. You're free.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
bye.
threatening.
No, I'm following you.
Okay.
Don't you go anywhere. Don't you find any pizza. There better not be any pizza in here. I'm not gonna point the camera at you.
No way there's pizza in the convenience store.
No pizza.
They do have Domino's. I don't know about other pizza chains.
Surely this does not seem like a very pizza-forward country. All right, Ben, we're going out.
All right, my JR
There's apparently one fire pizza place in Japan, and most pizza places suck, but the good one is called Two Bros. And that one's supposed to be really good. Every other pizza place, mid.
This isn't working, so Sam, I'm tagging you.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm free. Let's go to Tokyo Station. Bye, Ben.
Bye, Sam.
Unless, do you want to come with me?
Two Bros from New York. It's also in Japan.
I mean, I guess I actually have no idea what I should do at this point, and I don't think I'm getting to Scotty. Scotty's kind of in the middle of nowhere right now.
I guess you didn't, so I guess you know where our flag is.
I figured you didn't have the flag, but it would have been kind of a cool 4D chess move if you did.
Or brain dead, right?
I'll come to Tokyo. I don't think that being here is doing anything for me, so I'm probably gonna go back to Tokyo too.
I'm feeling pretty smug right now.
Well, no, he's not. He never feels smug right until the very, very last minute. But
I think we should have a new motion graphic element in Jetlag, which is a live Atom heart rate monitor.
yeah, sometimes he calls me and there's like not even. I can't even tell what he's saying.
What? Adam's locked in. Why are they teasing Adam? Adam is locked in, a soldier, a warrior, braver than a Marine.
Hello, Adam. I've tagged Sam and he's going back to Tokyo. I'm also going back to Tokyo. I'm kind of useless at this point.
Yeah, I don't know. Ben.
Yeah.
Could Scotty get back fast enough?
Get tickets for you?
Yeah, for me.
I don't believe so.
Just check, okay? Because I think that if he can't, it's not by much. Because he's about to.
bro, you're sitting on a Shinkansen. Oh, right, your phone is in Japanese. I was like, look it up yourself, Adam. His phone, but if you don't know, his phone's in Japanese.
Get to a Shinkansen line that'll take him to Tokyo quickly.
Okay.
Okay, it might be closer than you think.
That's just a fire view.
Bye, buddy.
Look at that fucking view that he's got. Why does Ben have a kindergartner backpack? Dude, oh my God. So there's this like strip mall in Japan that's like under a train station. And it had a bunch of dope shit. And I bought a bunch of stuff. But I went into this one store that had like these fucking insane backpacks. And they were so dope. I've never seen a backpack that cool before. And I was in this store for like 35, 45 minutes. Just like, damn, these backpacks are tight as hell. They're like these right here. They're like super thick and they're like leather bound. And there is, in this store specifically, it was like a handcrafted version of this backpack. And I was like, I like these a lot. And so I'm like trying them on, and there's someone who works at the store, and you know, she doesn't speak English, but like whatever, I don't care. I just want to try the backpack. But every backpack I'm picking is like, it's like a little, like the straps are a little too small for my shoulders. I'm like, yeah, I guess that makes sense. You know, they say that, you know, people in Japan may be a bit smaller. It's just my big ass American arms. And I specifically wanted one in like this neutral tone color. And so I like started asking, I was like, do you have any bigger ones? Do you have any bigger ones? And the lady's just kind of walking around for a bit, and she's like, oh, no. And then eventually she's able to just translate one word into English, and it says little girls. Because these were apparently just backpacks for kindergartners in Japan or some shit. And I was like, oh, they look so cool. But it must be so weird with just an adult man trying to get a kindergartner's backpack so bad. They looked so cool, though. Like, tell me this doesn't look dope. It just looked like a cool backpack. And I was like, oh, I need a backpack. Nope, not really.
Well, here it is. Flag officially across the line. One down, one to go. I think the bigger question is, can we stop Adam from bringing his flag over the line? Sam got tagged. He's headed back to Tokyo Station. So I think it's up to me to try and block Adam here.
I'm not trying to get that preschool
I'll
trip.
take a Shinkansen down to Tokyo Station and then transfer and head out.
Oh,
on
the pizza trap!
That Adam's on 2 stops. So I'm hoping I can do that in time. Okay, here we go. Platform 14. Shinkansen is this way. Shinkansen this way.
Dude, you have your wallet like that in your back pocket and you're in Europe? GG. Even I thought about stealing that just watching this video.
I don't know what stop I'm at. Oh, I'm pulling into Omiya. And there's a pizza tower active here. Forgot about that. I have to go get pizza. Damn it. And I don't really think I have.
It is unethical to think about stealing. Yeah, you're right. But I have my papers. Please, I have my papers.
A choice.
When me and Aiden in the yard all went to Italy to do the yard there, I spent the entire trip trying to pickpocket Aiden. And several times I got away with it. Like several times I got away with like perfectly stealing Aiden's stuff without him noticing at all.
All right, Ben is confirmed.
Why?
Can I get
Because when you travel to Europe, that's like generally like a piece of, if you just Google like, what should I be aware of if I travel to Italy? It'll be like, be aware of pickpockets. So the whole group is talking about it. And I think Aiden had said something to the effect of like, oh, we're not going to get pickpocketed. And so I basically made it my mission to pickpocket him.
me. I think that means round 2 is over. In about an hour once I get back.
I did some like badass pickpockets. Like I did the bump and steal, where like somebody bumps into you and the item's stolen. Like that happens in Ocean's 11. Like I went for those.
Mount.
Whoa!
Or like
Clear day.
Mount. Wahoo.
Wait, that's a great
We're
view.
gonna win the round.
Look at that view you got. What a damn day, Adam. Chris
All
Broad
right,
could never.
hi, I'm in this station. I don't even know what station I'm in. I just got on the first train I could out of Tokyo. You know what? While I'm here, might as well do a challenge or two while we wait for
True,
Adam.
you should.
Let's see if we can get an easy one and just knock it out. I think that's pretty shuffled. Top one. Break copyright law.
Break copyright law. Find at least 4 places where we'll have to mute the audio for copyright reasons. Each place must be at least 100 feet apart from any other selected place.
Instantly, I'm like, all right, you know what? Whip out the torrents. Let's get to the Pirate Bay. Let's start illegally downloading shit in Japan.
You may not initiate the playing of any sound on any device.
Okay.
What? Oh. Oh. That's very hard then. Wow, that's a really hard challenge for 1,000. That's really hard. You have to find stores and stuff that are playing music, I guess.
Initiate the
that are all 1,000 feet apart, though. That's a lot of feet.
playing of any sound on any device.
Okay.
So you can't like go to a mall.
That might be a little tough with the remaining time, but I can certainly give it a go. I guess I'll leave the
100
station
feet?
and look for like stores
I don't read
that might be
good
playing
stuff.
music. Let's see if this Starbucks has any copywritten music playing. There was for sure music playing in there, which we can't play for you for the obvious reasons, but that's 1 down, 3 to go. I have to make sure that Sam doesn't come after me once he's out of his freeze period, because if he gets all 1530 of his coins,
I have not heard from Aqua since that banger dropped.
it'd be really annoying. So, well, we'll keep an eye out for him too. I hear music over there. I'm gonna go over there.
All right, Adam's left Shin Yokohama, so that's pretty much it. So the one thing that I'm gonna do now is head down to
That was
Shimbashi
terrible.
Station where Ben is.
Come on, Jack, it
just
had
to
its
see if I
charms.
can catch him, just in case before Adam gets here, and that way I can steal his coins. Would be nice at least.
I hear something over there. This thing is playing music. It's a new digital single by T. I bet any amount of money that this pachinko place has got some copyrighted music going. Let's go in there.
That's my one regret is I never played pachinko in Japan.
That'll be fun. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Don't say wake up Gramps. I'm 28 and it's 10:30. It's not, which isn't that late, but like whatever.
Okay, that was like the most stressful place I've ever been in my entire life, but I got like at least 150 more copyrighted songs.
Is Ben about to get caught?
I think that's challenge complete. All right, now I just kind of gotta not get caught by Sam until Adam wins us the round. So I'm just gonna wander in an unpredictable pattern until the end of the round. See you then.
Where's the disguise? Already?
Ben Doyle, you just got caught.
I just looked at the tracker.
So you decided to walk towards me?
All the coins. All the coins.
No, it showed you still in Tokyo Station like 2 minutes ago.
Oh, that makes me feel so much better. Even if this round did not go our way. You do a challenge?
All right, Sam, enjoy 2,530 points.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Not bad.
Do you want to head back to Tokyo Station?
I think it's time to head back to Tokyo Station for the final time.
That makes me
Ben be a little too nonchalant sometimes. I've been saying that.
feel so much better. It's gonna give us that was a nice little present, Ben.
2530. Wow, that is generous, Ben. Thank you.
You're gonna need it.
Ben got tagged.
Looks like he was crying.
Over the line.
Wow.
Round 2 in the bag, baby. Let's go.
Round 2 in the bag
All right,
already?
Sam, I've just been informed that Adam has arrived here at Tokyo Station. I know, crazy, right?
Yeah.
That means round 2 is over.
Oh no.
We've got 3 points.
Well, luckily next round is worth 3 points.
Yep, so you can
So we
tie
can
it
still
up
tie it up.
and go to the sudden death
I don't love that.
death
though.
round.
It's not great.
We'll see what happens next round because
Yep.
it's gonna get complicated.
Oh yeah.
Well, damn. I was feeling so confident at the beginning of this round.
I think the split up strategy is better.
Not quite sure where we went wrong. I think
You sent
maybe we need to
Sam
consider
so far.
playing defense next round.
I do think instantly following someone's kind of genius. Like if you instantly start following them, you stop them, you get all their coins, you send them back, and then you basically get a 30-minute head start to the next location.
Round 3. The entire country of Japan is in play. There are 3 flags on the map, 3 points on the line. Well, Scotty and I managed to tie it up and force us into a sudden death elimination.
Okay, how long is episode 4? I could maybe do one more. I could maybe be coerced. 33. All right, chat. We're going to watch one final episode of the day.
And welcome back to episode 4 of Capture the Flag Across.
But first, I have to tell you guys about Nebula. If you don't know, Nebula is the way they're able to fund this show. I'm not paid to watch this show, but I watch this shit for fucking free. I lift the hell out of this. Ethically. However, if you like it, then you're probably going to like a lot of the other stuff that's available on Nebula, including their own show they have called Skip Lagged, where they review the show and give you some behind-the-scenes information. No, it's called Layover. Fuck. Skip Lagged is the website that you can use to save money on flights. You can see their show called The Layover on Nebula and a bunch of other shit for $20 off. You go to nebula.tv/jetlag. And let me tell you, you'll learn on that website. You'll learn. And because it's a paid-for website, you don't have to deal with, you know, the freemium model of YouTube. So that's all. All right.
Hello and welcome
Slime
back to
loves it.
episode 4 of Capture the Flag Across Japan. We're about to start the third and final round of the game, where the board has been expanded to cover the whole country, and each team has 3 flags to capture. The round is over when one team has scored all of their opponent's flags, or at the end of 20 hours, where the team that has scored the most flags wins. If at the end of 20 hours, both teams have scored the same number of flags, then the round goes to whichever team has transported unscored flags the most total distance towards the center. This round's 3 points are worth a lot. Right now, the score is 3-0. That means that if Ben and Adam win, they'll win the whole thing, but if Scotty and I win, the game is tied and will go to our sudden death tiebreaker round. It's still anybody's game, and it all comes down to this.
Okay, so it's a little less than the whole country of Japan. They're not gonna. I guess it makes sense. It's insane. You'd have to get a flight. You'd have to start doing planes and shit, and you don't want to start doing planes. You want to keep it trains.
All right, jet laggers, ready for round 3?
Let's do it.
All right, we'll start it in 3, 2, 1, let's go.
All right, let's go, Adam.
We don't have a lot of coins.
Yeah, you got to do challenges
So
off rip.
I'm gonna go grind challenges to start, and we're gonna send Adam for the near flag.
Yeah, because I do have enough to get to that.
Oh, smart.
So I'm gonna look up how to get there.
Already splitting up.
And then just make a beeline.
Oh, they're not even looking at us.
Okay, so
Let's
turn
just
around.
go down.
So, Scotty, the last couple rounds didn't exactly go our way.
Yeah, I was pretty demoralized at the end of last round, I have to say.
And the thing is, like, there's not like one moment from yesterday, at least, that's like, this is where we lost it.
No.
It was just like our fundamental strategy was wrong.
Top to bottom, the whole game plan, throw it out, and they're finally listening to my strategy. I'm not gonna watch Butterdog for 1 hour. What's the joke behind ethical creator? I made a video about React content, and then people keep coming in and saying, "Is this ethical React content?" So I have my badge.
Yes.
I think we want to kind of be more responsive to what they do.
I think so.
Especially considering this is going to be a long round.
I think so.
You know, it's not going to be a speed run. So I think we want to kind of just wait, see what they're doing. I mean, they were booking it, so I wonder if
I've
they're-
never seen this
yeah,
episode.
right,
I don't know why I was
that's a
clicked as
train.
watched. I
All
probably
right,
just
here we
clicked
go.
it. I swears.
All right, let's see how to get to the flag. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Okay, the Chuo line. The Chuo line.
Google Maps is insane in Japan. Apple Maps is like the most useless, you know, piece of shit app I've ever seen. It's insane.
Where the is that?
We're just gonna go one stop into enemy territory. And
Yo, this is a total random rant. Is Siri dumb as fucking bricks, or is it just me? I've been trying to use Siri, I think, for like 8 years, and I think it has been at the same level for 8 years. It's insane. I keep having to like re-yell. I'm saying it right now. She's not even lighting up. It's like impossible to even activate it. And then when I do, half the time I ask it a question and it just pauses for like 3 hours. And then it's like, sorry, we could not find the weather. I can look that up for you. And I'm like, it's the weather.
start pulling challenges.
I need a chat GPT in my Siri, yeah, for sure. The first phone that gets a chat GPT equivalent, oof, instantly buying.
So we want to go to platform 6 right up here.
Platform 1. Platform 1. That's for Omi. Oh. Oh. Oh, incredible. Okay.
Probably not Kakashi Mike.
Sam and Scotty still at Tokyo Station. Tick-tock, boys. Better get a move on.
Hey, so they split up. Adam seems to be on the train to the second flag. Ben went south. He's headed towards Shinagawa. I don't know exactly which train he's on yet. What do you think? Should I maybe get ready for a run to the second flag then? Because they seem to be both going somewhat offensive.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, so I'll get on the platform ready for a run, and then I'll see you in a bit. Or well, we'll talk in a bit. Okay, bye. All right, so I have a train in about 20 minutes that I could take to our second flag. So I'm just gonna sit around here and try to learn a little bit more about what Ben and Adam are doing based on train times and stuff.
This is gonna be a long one. There's 3 flags, and 2 of them are insanely far.
Okay. Hello. We're gonna shuffle, 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 and then we're gonna pull one.
Find a Maneki Neko. Find any Maneki Neko and take a
Neko is cat. Maneki means something.
photograph of it. Any statue or figurine of a cat with a raised paw counts.
That I can hopefully do. These Maneki Nekos, these are like a
Maneki's
thing,
waving?
I guess, that are popular in Japan. They're like these cat statues that like go like this. And then sometimes their paw goes like that.
Wait, the one you see in like most Chinese restaurants? Like the lucky cats that are gold and they do this sometimes?
I don't really know where I would go to find one, but maybe like a restaurant or something.
All right, so Ben is down at Shimbashi Station. I'm not really, he must be doing challenges, I guess. So maybe Scotty should go after him. Let me call Scotty.
Sorry to hear, Danny.
So Ben is down at Shimbashi Station, I assume doing challenges. That's exactly where I caught him yesterday. I wonder if it makes sense for you to go after him. See if you can tag.
That's exactly what I was trying to figure out.
Okay, see if you can tag him. And if you did tag him, maybe then you would have a really good window to get the Tokyo flag, or at least go towards it with him in jail at Tokyo Station. That seems like a good opportunity.
Okay, I'll do that.
You're reacting like Sniper Wolf. Gabe, here are my papers. Am I good to proceed?
Going to Shimbashi Station, take the JR line here.
Getting pocket
And
watched
go,
by
go, go.
everybody.
Be there in 10 minutes.
Just gonna keep my eyes peeled, because these things could be anywhere.
Gabe, I have the paperwork. Why are you not responding? I sent you my paperwork. Please reply.
Oh my God. This is, okay, I found one.
Maneki Neko.
Okay, challenge complete. I have to pull a second challenge because we need points desperately.
You're repeating like she does?
Half one?
Yeah, but I have permission.
Collect 3 items from Mario Kart. Your options are banana peel,
And sometimes they say really funny stuff.
mushroom, big yellow star, shell, bullet, bomb, boomerang, coin, squid, feather, Venus flytrap.
Coin, banana peel, mushroom must be so free. Everything else sounds impossible. Don't call it the Shinzo Abe. Okay.
No duplicates.
Collect 3 Mario Kart items.
Let's check where Ben is. Oh, great. Ben is way far away from the station. Feel really good
Scoot
about
should be
this.
free, yeah?
Ben, here I come. Let's make sure that I'm safe.
Okay. Well, actually, it looks like Scotty's coming after me.
All right, it's about 10 minutes until that Shinkansen, so I'm gonna get to the platform.
I want to see Ben with some hustle, because every time Ben's about to get caught, he leisurely starts walking around and gets caught every time. Why do you not like Shinzo Abe? I don't know anything about him, but someone called it the Shinzo Abe challenge because they were gonna get a gun. I think that was the joke there.
Now you're getting ready to run, probably.
All I know is he was part of some religious group. But I have enough with American politics. I'm not going to pretend to know or care about Japanese politics.
Scotty'll never find. Oh, he's getting closer.
I'm not going to show you my search history.
Here's the thing. The station I need to get out of here with is right there. But Scotty's coming for me, so I think I just gotta give him the slip some other way. I gotta look for other stations. We're gonna go here. We're gonna tire Scotty out. Because I'm young and full of...
Yeah, there we go, Ben.
Full of vigor. Oh, I'm so tired already.
Come on, push through.
All right, I'm gonna take a right at the next alley.
Dude, some of the
But I'm
alleys
getting
look so
progressively closer.
fucking cool. With just like the list of all the shops. And the wires.
Just good.
There's a subway up ahead. If I just hop on it and go like any direction, but especially maybe I should just reset to my safe territory and then I can.
Dude, how are you functioning after that hot sauce yesterday? This morning, I was miserable. I woke up to stomach pain and I just took a 3-hour dump.
Really get some distance on him.
Oh, good. There's a pass through. I've got options.
This is the station we have to go to. Scotty's already probably figured out that I'm going this way, but that's okay.
Can't tell me you
crap,
didn't
he's
enjoy
heading
it
for a
though?
station.
Yes, I can. I did enjoy it.
I'm gonna pick up the pace.
Which hot sauce at the end? Well, I don't know because I had them all, but I think Ass Reaper was the worst.
I should be close.
Okay, I think that this is going back into my territory, but Scotty could be here any second.
Can you rebrand to being unethical? Here's my papers.
I hope he hasn't already got monitoring.
All right, this is a train. As long as Scotty doesn't get here, I'm good.
Spanky, you could just go. It's all right. I'm not mad.
That's a train coming.
We'll never meet and we'll both have a great life.
Oh my God, oh
And
my God.
we'll both be buried in pyramids without ever having to cross lives. We can even have pyramids next to each other.
That's Ben.
Their production team's so good. Well, I'm pretty sure part of the reason why it's so good. Oh. Ben's a magnet, man. He just gets caught by anything.
All right, let's get off. Oh. All right, back to Tokyo Station.
Let's go.
Instant defense, I think, is genius. Because it's very low risk to fail. I think if you follow exactly where they go within minutes of them going.
God. Let's go. Incredible. That's so good.
I'm rooting for Ben and Adam.
So good. See you in a bit.
Got caught by a
flag, here it
40-year-old.
comes.
Come on, don't bring age into
Not
it.
red with him.
All right, time to transfer to the Tamagawa line for Koramasa.
Can you get 2 flags before returning? Or all 3 flags?
Tamagawa line, there we go. Tamagawa line, no problem. It's weird, I have to leave the station.
Because that might be the play for Adam.
Tamagawa line, Tamagawa line. Where the hell's the Tamagawa line? Oh,
Oh, yeah, for production, Ben and Adam are the editors. So I think that's part of what makes the show very good, is that they are in it, and then they edit it. So they have just a more, sincere relationship, intimate relationship with what they're editing.
no.
As
Ben got
opposed
tagged.
to editors. Yeah, they also plan it. Yeah.
Okay,
It's basically their baby.
and I can't find the damn Tamagawa line. Tamagawa. Tamagawa. Cebu Tamagawa. What the hell? Here's
Me,
the...
Shake Drizzle,
Is it
Polite.
this? This is orange. this what I want?
We all go to Singapore.
Koramasa. Yeah, Koramasa.
I just couldn't see it.
Yeah,
working.
yeah, that's me. Yep, 842, that's me.
I think Shake would get arrested first landing in Singapore. They'd find all the drugs on him. He'd be sentenced to like 30 years. They'd probably take off 2 hands. You know, they don't fuck around there. He might not even have drugs on him. They would just smell it. It'd just be in his piss still. His piss would be like illegal.
All right.
Don't say meth ain't that bad. Shake's daily dose of meth is not legal, permissible.
All right, it is 9:16, which means that I am back in the game. It looks like Scotty's going for the near flag, but it's going to be a really tough one to defend because there are like a million routes back to Tokyo. Now, most of them go through this station called Kitasenju. Not all of them, but most of them. So if I go there, I've got the best chance of intercepting him, and hopefully if he takes one that's not going through there, I'll have time to switch and cut him off.
You could always go south of the bay, though, because they have the north half.
So I'm gonna go there and stake him out there, and hopefully I can get him before he gets back.
I feel like he has to go back and grind for money. He's too broke.
A very nice lady on a bicycle just said hello to me. It's not something we've seen a lot of yet, but it's always fun. People are always welcoming and eager to test out their English, even if it is only hello. So, Sam says that Ben
That was nice. That was sweet.
is after me, which makes sense, I guess. Okay, I'm almost at the flag. Oh, I see it. It's on the other side of the road. Okay, so Coca-Cola. Okay, wait, hang on. I gotta figure out change. Yep, we're good. Okay.
Dr. Pepper dog shit. As far as sodas go. I mean, all sodas are bad. Just, I don't know how to describe the Dr. Pepper taste. It's just weird. Good sodas? Root beer. Fucking love root beer. Can't go wrong with a DC. Vanilla Coke. Can't go wrong with that either. And then I have a normie take of Baja Blast. I like that one too.
Dr. Pepper acquired.
It's my Mount Rushmore.
Headed back to the station.
You feed a European Dr. Pepper, they throw up in their mouths. And I've done this many times. I've seen a lot of gross stuff because of it. But it is not a natural thing to like. Know that. If you like it, that is a trained taste. You've been brainwashed.
I want to win that boat. All right, let's go. Just like 7-minute run to the flag.
It is the same with root beer. It's actually a really big hole in my argument, but
should be
I'm
easy.
also brainwashed.
Let's go to the flag, which, by the way, seems, as far as I can tell, to serve a chicken intestine stew. So that's cool. It's very charming over here. That's fun. Okay, one thing that drives me insane about this country is that, like, you can't jaywalk. Like,
Why?
nobody jaywalks.
He can.
Even though I'm all good. Like, I live in New York City.
He gets pulled over. Officer, you don't get it. I'm from New York. I'm actually trained to do this and not get hurt in dangerous situations.
Every bone in my body is screaming at me to go. There we go. Okay. Here we go.
I was pretty respectful until I got on a bicycle. I got on a bicycle, I started breaking every single law. Because although you consider Japan like a place where people follow the rules, whatever, it's true when they're walking. When people get on a bicycle, they stop giving a fuck. And this is everybody. Like, I follow like people from Japan who are on a bike, and they blow through lights. All the time. They're in the middle of the road all the time because the bike lane is a meme there. There's this weird law, and I don't know why it exists, but when you're in a car, you know how you have like the hazard lights? And your whole car starts fucking blinking like a Christmas tree? You can do that wherever in Japan for an indefinite amount of time, and it's fine. Like, it can say no parking, and if you just have on the hazard lights, everyone's like, oh, okay, no, it's chill. And so people do that all the time in the bike lane specifically. So I don't blame the bicyclists. I think the bicyclists have adapted to the hazard light meta of Japan. I've seen people just stopped in a road with the hazard lights on, just waiting to load a car or something. It's crazy.
Should be coming up on it.
React content after the mogul mail. Here you go. Here's my cards, sir. Thank you for checking the cards. Appreciate it, officer. Just gonna go on my day.
Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, you can smell. You can smell that is chicken intestine stew.
Oh, ew. Jet lag in LA. I do think jet lag would be cool. Public transportation only in some American city. But it should be better done in like New York or something, right?
For sure. Fourth one. Oh God, that is for sure. That is chicken intestine stew for sure.
Ugh.
So now here's the plan. I'm down to like 410 coins, so I'm gonna go ahead and at least pull a challenge, see if it's something that's easy to do, like on my way over the line. Because if I could just earn a few more coins, I could have enough money to buy a tower for when I defend, and I do think that would be useful.
I don't know how they know what button to press, because it's always different. Like, it was 5, then 3, then 4. Like, I don't know. I think it was 8 once.
Okay, I'm out of the neutral zone now, so I'm gonna pull a challenge. All right, quick shuffle, and...
See a great wave. View any wave and remark upon how great it is. It may be a real wave or a depiction, though the depiction may not come from anything traveling with you or a digital device. If you see the wave while in Kanagawa, the reward is doubled.
Ooh. Kanagawa wave. That's like the classic, iconic Japanese art piece that everyone knows in their head. Oh, wow. We have an emote for it? What the fuck?
Okay.
Getting
okay,
2K here would be huge.
I'm just gonna look for anything that might have a depiction of a wave.
Because getting 2K would have enough to buy several towers that you can then, as you return the flag, set up.
No waves. No waves yet.
What were you expecting?
Okay, here's a vending machine. Maybe it has a wave in it or on it. Oh, that's a wave.
It's more of a splash. I don't know if I'd call that a wave per se. That's a wave though. Right? This looks, no, it's a dragon. That's a dragon.
It's a great wave. All right, I've sent a picture to the group.
It's not a great wave.
Sam and Scotty have both agreed that that is a depiction of a wave.
It's a wave. I'm flabbergasted that counted.
Let's pull another challenge. All right.
Cursed. Damn. You are now Hello Kitty.
Sounds like a blessing.
You cannot advance in the game until you find or create a pink bow and put it on. Once you find the bow, you must wear it for the next 2 hours. You cannot talk to or text anyone other than the camera for that period of time.
Cursed. All right, I gotta go figure out a way to make a pink bow.
Not talking for 2 hours is insane.
All right, I can still talk to you, but to no one else. I can't text Ben.
Fuck. Ben's gonna be so mauled.
All right, so it looks like Scotty made it back to the station. So the question's gonna be, is he gonna go towards me or is he gonna try and go around? We're just gonna wait and see what he does.
Well, crap. Sam says don't go that way. Which way should I go then? Question mark. I think he said go on that train that's arriving now. Crap. Let's see if I can get it.
Every time I see Scotty, he looks like he's just sprinting for the last train home after a long week at work. He seems stressed. I kind of want Scotty to win a bit. I know I'm Team Ben and Adam, but man, Scotty's put the work in.
Okay. Talk about last minute change, jeez.
All right, it looks like he's going around.
Like he could end every sentence with woof, and I wouldn't even judge him for it. He's working. He's hustling.
And so I have to go around and try and cut him off the other way. I think I have time, but I gotta hurry.
Mr. Eggnoggin, this is for you. Screenshot it.
I think this line goes all the way to Tokyo Station. Okay, that's good. We'll probably just stay on this.
Okay, so I just got off here in Hachibori. I am gonna be able to get on Scotty's train. It's gonna arrive right on this platform in a couple of minutes.
A lot of
It's gonna
React
be
cops
a little
nowadays.
hairy, but that's good content.
The React cop
so I'm
funding's
gonna try.
insane.
Sam says to get off in Nishi, Funabashi. Okay. Yeah, there's some good options. I like the subway option. That's pretty good. The Tozai line.
Thanks, Pandora. I appreciate that.
Okay, it looks like
Juice
Scotty
box, you gotta
transferred
chill.
train, so I have to hop up one station.
Okay, this should take... Yeah, I think I can block him off right there.
Thank you, Piotr Ambicki, for the $10 donation. That was very nice.
I'm concerned that I don't really know where Ben is. His radius is super large on the tracker, and I think I want to go one more stop.
Okay, now that I'm confident what station or what train he's on, I'm gonna move up towards him on the Tozai line. At least one or two more stations, just to give me more time to catch him on the train.
Not tell where he is. Huge radius.
We can't
No
watch
idea
the rest of the
who's
season
closer
tonight,
to me.
no.
Yeah, get off the next
But we'll
stop.
watch it
That's
some
best I
point
can
this
do.
week, next weekend. Careful, Ludwig. I said that's crazy
Let's take
watching
Ben
one
on
of your
hike.
videos and a React
I
cop
am
kicked my door
determined
and shot my dog.
to not let Ben catch me, even if I have to go to great lengths.
I want to go to this station via walking.
I think Scotty's going for Shiomi Station. I have to get on, see if there's any way to cut him off. I think this line, the Oedo something line, will take me down.
They
and then
probably
I can
got
go
really
across and
fucking
hopefully
good
beat him to the punch.
at traversing with Japanese public transport. That makes it there in time?
I'm just gotta make this train and I'm good.
That seemed risky as hell. Nah, there's no way. This was a L move, Ben.
Scotty, you mother.
L move.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna make it. This is good. Really good. I think I made it home free.
Scotty made it to Shiomi Station and he got on a train, which means I can't catch him. Well played, Scotty. You son of a gun.
Ben has to do challenges.
I made it back to Tokyo
He's
Station
so poor.
with the flag.
In the game.
Untagged.
I love that song.
With one flag scored, we're starting this round in the lead, and better yet, Ben is stranded, Adam is stuck out here until he can make himself a pink bow, and I'm almost at our second flag.
Niigata, known for rice.
Ooh, Scotty got back to Tokyo Station. We just got the first flag. This is looking up.
I don't think they got that many steps in, Samuel. Because although they're walking a lot, I mean, I guess they probably had a lot of steps.
Super
But
quick transfer. From this
they're on a
local
train
train,
so
go, like
much.
1 or 2 stops to the flag. So grab the flag and then you figure out how to get it back.
Ooh, that looks like a store of some kind.
Ooh, did they sell a pink bow at Lawson's?
This seems like a promising place to make a pink bow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hair clip.
Are those pads?
Here. I did a little sign language, thank you. Okay.
Okay, chat froze again. Dude, this has been happening once a day. Where chat just freezes. Is this a YouTube thing? Does this happen in other people's chats? Or is this like a me thing? I don't know how it would be a me thing. Is it a truffle thing? I don't know.
Okay. I'm now Hello Kitty. All right, let's go return this flag. Okay.
Oh, there we go. I like people just typing in letters to see if chat works. It's back. It's been happening on H3s. How is YouTube so bad sometimes? It's crazy. It's been happening more recently to me, Eric.
All right, out in the open for the first time today. This is great. So just got off of that as a little stop here, and then I'm going a few blocks in to look for the cheesecake vending machine.
Wait, I missed the...
Okay.
Ooh, that looks like a store. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hair clip. Here.
That's absurd. So you're telling me a guy's gonna be walking around Japan with a Waluigi hat in smaller areas of Japan with 2 pads just clipped onto his head?
I did a little sign language, thank you. Okay.
It actually looks great.
I'm now Hello Kitty. All right, let's go return this flag. Okay.
That was really great of you. Not being able to communicate for 2 hours with your teammate, though, is brutal still.
All right, out in the open for the first time today. This is great. So just got off of that as a little stop here, and I'm going a few blocks in to look for the cheesecake vending machine. And I have about 15 minutes until the next train back to the big station from there. So I gotta be quick because those trains only come every once in a while. I can pretty confidently say at this point that we out here, you know?
It does feel like a Sam Scotty W, if that's what you mean.
This is not Tokyo anymore.
I did not understand what you mean.
Pretty sure I see it already. That was easy. just like that, here's our flag.
There's certainly a world of difference from Tokyo. I went to Hokkaido, which is the very most northern part of Japan. That shit was crazy in terms of the lack of accessibility for someone who's not fluent. And if I was not by Connor, I would have been lost. I was like his Pokemon. Everywhere we would go, I'd be by his side. And he would say some like shit to a store owner, and I'd be like, yeah, Pika P, what he said. And if he was not there, I don't think I would have been able to eat.
This is our flag.
Petit pas? What's pas? Isn't pas no? Like ne fais pas? What does that mean? Does that mean not small?
Now let's bring it back to Tokyo.
The people are all staring at Hello Kitty. There's a guy across from me. I don't know him, but he looks very upset with me.
Yeah, I don't think you should film yourself then. This has to be an escalation. Just some fucking weird ass dude on the train with a pad on his head holding chicken intestines. Albedo, here's your paperwork you requested.
All right, only
Explain
a
the
few minutes to
show.
make my transfer.
No, we're on episode 4. It's too deep. You just have to watch to kind of pick it up as it goes on. Basically, it's like The Amazing Race. It's a travel game show, but with public transport, 2v2.
For Keihin Toku line. Yeah, nice. Just a few minutes on this. Up to Omiya. Get on the Shinkansen. Definitely going to be able to cut Sam off.
It is incredibly quiet here, and I am incredibly conspicuous. I don't get the sense that they have a lot of American vloggers come through here.
Hello and welcome back.
No!
Yeah, get on the Shinkansen.
Here, and I am incredibly conspicuous. I don't get the sense that they have a lot of American vloggers come through here.
That was an overreaction.
But it's really cool to just be in a spot like this that is like clearly super not touristy. I mean, who gets to come to places like this, especially for work? All right, I've got
That's
like.
true. I'm
10
glad
minutes
they're
into my
enjoying
training.
it.
That's actually kind of plenty.
I was worried they'd be entrained so much they wouldn't be able to enjoy their time, but it seems like just even walking through a remote area is valuable, or, you know.
So heading back to the station now. Heading back to the big Shinkansen station. I think
Time to drink water. I have
made
been.
it to Omiya Station. I got 13 minutes to get on my Shinkansen. Okay. Okay. Let me just make sure. Platform 18, yep. Just in case I haven't explained what I'm doing, let me basically walk you through it. So, Sam is up here.
Yeah.
That's a problem because this line goes over the midpoint up here at Takasaki. So I can't let him get there. So I'm riding the Shinkansen up. Hopefully I can get all the way up to like Nagaoka before he gets to where I am. Hopefully that'll block him and make it so that he has to take regional lines back, which at the very least will slow him down a lot, and potentially I can kind of shift gears and go around and stop him on a neutral line too if I need to. So,
is he not curious at all why Ben hasn't talked to him in hours?
that is the plan. That is the plan.
Carney, here's the paperwork you're going for. Here you go. Sorry. I see you trying to.
I think it should work. Time to go defend the flag.
I guess Adam's the one. Sorry, yeah, you're right. It should be the other way around. Ben should be confused.
All right, Adam is officially headed my way, so I need to figure out a safe route back.
It's a very ethical stream, chat. I don't know why. There's so many police officers here.
These choke points really are killer. I was not expecting them to be quite this hard to get around. But yeah, it's like if there was just a little bit more time to get past that choke point, I would have an option. But the problem is these Shinkansen lines are so fast that the regional lines around them, they're almost not worth anything because you can just take the Shinkansen up and down to cut off at the choke points on the regional lines. This is tough. I don't know.
He keeps referencing like the 50-50 mind game of getting on and getting off a track, which I haven't seen happen yet in like a meaningful way, where like if you are at the choke point and someone's there to stop you, you could feasibly stay on the train or get off the train and gamble 50-50. So I'm curious if that will ever actually come to fruition.
I don't really know how we're going to get around this beyond just kind of brute force trying. Okay, I think I've got it figured out. And it's so complicated that I'm not even sure I can explain it right. And I'm not even sure if I have this right. It's very complicated. I think I have it figured out. This is like the one possible route.
It's a cliffhanger.
Out of
It's a
bajillion
cliffhanger,
different
Chet.
ones.
He's not going to tell us.
But if I've done it right,
this is a cliffhanger.
This will guarantee me safe passage. But I'm honestly not sure.
He would get there 11:58 after me. Wait a minute, so what does that mean?
Sons of bitches.
So what you'll see next episode is whether or not I can slip past this guy and make it back to Tokyo. And it definitely gets exciting, in my opinion.
I would argue that it is the most exciting thing that happens. It's the way in which that all plays out.
No, I can't watch another one. I cannot watch another one. It's 11:11. I cannot go till midnight. Plus the next episode's 45, then 57, then 38. No, chat, we watched 4 today. We've put in 4. I said last one. I said it. I said last one. I said it like with my words and mouth and shit. Tomorrow, May Schlaps tomorrow. At some point this week. I don't think it'll be tomorrow, actually, because I have some other stuff I have to do tomorrow, but probably later this week. All right? And then, you know what? Then VOD Frogs can maybe catch up, and then they can be like, oh, we're watching the show now. And, you know, it's better to split it up. I did 4 parts. Very ethically. But I did 4 parts. Insanely ethically. But I did 4 parts. Nothing worse has ever happened. Could think of something that's coming up in a month or 2. All right. Anyway, chat, thank you all for watching. I'm out. I'm going to wrap up stream today. This is all I wanted to do. This is what I desired to do today. Tomorrow I have to do the yard. And then I have a huge announcement, which might come, probably actually will come before I'm live. So I'll be alive here to talk about the announcement. You're cringe. I'm not cringe for not watching one more episode, right? It's a little bit harsh. What's that one? No, I'll save that. But thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Huge announcement tomorrow on an event that will be very cool. And we'll talk about that. I'll probably be live at like 5, if I had to guess. But yeah, thank you all. I hope you all have a good rest of your evening. I have to go record an intro for a YouTube video. Woo! All right, chat. Thank you all. Appreciate you all. I'm not 29. Hope you all have a good rest of your evening. Goodbye. See you later. Have a good one. Enjoy your night. Do something good for yourself. Goodbye. Peace.